All right, welcome to the Better Daze podcast. We're back after a nice hot minute. I think we only released one episode, but we did have a second one, but I don't remember where that file went. So this is technically our second episode, and we are back. Right, John?
Yeah.
Guess so, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're back. All right.
And me and John now live in the same goddamn apartment.
Look at that.
Of course
I
this is-
I live with them too. I'm just in a different room.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be with John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So this is not the inside the paint. Did I say inside the paint in the beginning or no?
No, I don't remember.
No, you had it right. You
I
said
think
better.
you did.
Okay. All right. So we have the usuals, me, John, and Ben. But we do have two special guests here, both Buffalo born, not in Ohio, because those Ohio memes that are going around are pretty fucking. Have you seen those?
Ohio, man.
I absolutely love those memes.
Yeah. But yeah. So we got Mike here and Eddie, and Eddie's currently in the hospital right now.
Gotta get it done.
That's commitment right there.
This is, yeah. we're like, oh man, he's in the hospital. This dude just fucking takes a snap. You already know what it is, or some shit like that. I don't fucking remember, but yeah. So he's in the hospital for the time being. So this will be the first ever podcast where you had someone in a hospital. So that's cool.
Very nice.
Bless you, John.
Golly beavers.
Bless you.
Thank you very much.
Bless you, John.
Ben, you want to try and center that mic a little bit, like put it on his thigh,
Put it in my
Oh.
crotch and you'll turn my picture up.
Hey, yo.
See, yo, Eddie, did I tell you you're not gonna get me canceled? These guys are gonna fucking. Well, John, that's a nice shirt you got on. What is
We'll
that?
see.
Thank you. It's a next topic shirt. I got it from this store. In essence, it's about this podcast called Inside the Paint. It's really awesome. These three guys go on and they talk about basketball. They got some really good opinions. Guy named Luke, or rather, I'll start with Ben. A guy named Ben has some really awful opinions. Guy named John, I mean, holy fuck, that guy knows basketball inside and out. And then Luke has this phrase. He didn't really say anything. He just asks questions, and then right in the middle of this heated ass debate, he'll just say, "Next topic," and that's what this shirt is. It is next topic.
Is that store even still genuine question?
It is
that
still up. We have
open?
we've made $70 from that store already.
That's pretty cool.
How much
Yeah.
of that was John's purchases?
Probably about 25%. But yeah. So we're just gonna chill out. We don't have any topics written up. So John, I don't know why you wore that shirt. Yeah.
Of course he does.
But yeah. So well, I forgot what I was gonna start off with. Yeah. Everything's been different since so we should probably catch up a bit.
Okay, that's good.
So we stopped doing the podcast for a little bit. By a little bit, I mean 7 months.
By 7 months, he means most of 2022.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened.
Was it in February?
But I have seen John in person. We just didn't do anything for it.
Didn't really talk too much.
No. Took him some duffs. Got him some duffs. But John,
burger.
what do you dip your wings in?
Ranch.
Typically, yeah.
Ranch.
That's crazy.
What it is.
Delicious, yeah. I don't know what you guys.
That's nonsensical.
Ranch or moldy
Blue
cheese?
cheese will
What would
always
you
be
rather do,
superior.
right?
Oh, 100%, dude.
Moldy cheese. I'll take moldy cheese over.
Oh,
I'll take Ranch. some moldy
you fucking
cheese.
Buff
You
Colonial,
know.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Absurdly inaccurate.
But yeah,
That's-
John's been over. He's seen Mike, so he's met Mike already. Yeah, so that's pretty much all it. Besides personal stuff, I don't know if anybody can go first.
I think there's one thing that I wish John would have seen in his endeavor to Buffalo, and that is the open mic.
That is true.
Oh yes.
You
That was a
know,
heartbreak.
I know, John. Especially when it was all outdoors. We had the nice lights set up, just like
Dude,
these.
it was sick.
You would have been vibing big time.
Next birthday, I'm up
Next birthday, let's go.
there. Next
Come out for
birthday,
my
I'm up.
birthday.
Yeah, for real.
When's your birthday?
April 11th.
Hey, there you go. That's the date. We're doing it.
Hell yeah.
I'll mark it on the calendar.
Fuck yeah, Johnny.
Johnny.
See, do you sing or I'm assuming you sing. I've seen your videos. So do you do anything besides that, or do you rap? Do you?
Oh,
anything
like,
else?
wait, what videos? Like my Instagram videos?
No, you showed me some videos of your open mics.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't rap at open mic. I don't think it would be well received. Just
Maybe not.
just based on the clientele there.
That's not.
But I mean, I've done something pretty I've sang pretty fast before, so I guess in a certain way, I'm like Post Malone. I guess like he loves singing really fast. That's I've done like Ed Sheeran there before, like faster.
Ed Sheeran.
I've done stuff like that. No, never rap though.
Interesting.
We have.
Very intriguing.
I have seen a rapper at that open mic though.
Were they popular?
Nah. Again, it's a very specific clientele that doesn't really enjoy that type of music. So it's kind of funny though. I think I got a video somewhere in the archives, talking or not talking, a video of the rapper, and I like zoom in on this old lady, just her reaction. Oh, she was not about it. It was pretty funny though. Great to watch.
Seemingly, that'd be really interesting.
Listen,
Hey,
it's a
man.
great time, great food.
Oh yeah, food's awesome.
Anybody
man.
is in the Buffalo area, go to Clarence Center, Clarence Coffee
Clarence
Center?
Center Coffee Co. and Cafe is the official name. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Quattro
I
C's.
know there's a
alliteration.
lot.
God.
Yeah, but it's a great
I've heard
place, great food.
You do a little bit of vocals there as well.
Not anymore.
He has.
Emphatically denies it.
Not anymore.
Nah.
Why not?
Well, if John comes out, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, you gotta break them out. Come on now.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm getting more into the drums, honestly.
The
Drums are
Cajon.
good.
You got to release some music.
That's true. Boom.
I know, dude. ASAP Loopy.
Hey, what was that Christmas stuff that you guys were showing me?
Oh, Trapmus, yeah.
Travis is cool, man. Travis is cool.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically all Travis was is just a rap album. A comedy rap
Yeah,
album.
so I'm not a big fan of Christmas music. And I worked in retail for approximately 5 years. And within that 5 years, I've learned how much I despise Christmas music. Hearing it like that's all they would play. Like you couldn't put anything else on, not even in November, because Christmas music had to start playing. So I'm just like, nah, I can't. So fuck it. I'm gonna shit on all the songs.
Yeah. That's actually one good thing about Home Depot. We don't really be playing Christmas songs. It's
you playing the Home Depot beat on repeat.
No, like every 15 to 20 minutes, a Home Depot commercial comes on through our radio and plays in our store.
It's always done the best.
Yo,
really
can you give a special discount to Kyle Kaminsky? He loves
would
Home
love
Depot
that.
with his entire heart. Yeah.
We actually don't even get our own discount at Home Depot.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
That's kind of surprising.
That's crazy.
What do you get other than money?
Free wood.
Free wood.
That's we get free money, and then if we, depending on how many days safe we are, like every 30 days we have that without a safety incident, they give us like cookies or chips or pizza or whatnot.
Cookies.
We are 93 days as of yesterday.
Here's a bag of chips for lunch.
You used to work at Home Depot. I got a quick question. You ever see anybody like you ever
Alright.
close up Home Depot and like you just see like a turd in one of the display toilets.
Thing we do see very often. I saw this actually on Monday. I worked, and I saw a heroin needle in the toilet.
Yeah, we do not
That's
work
what they do at Home Depot.
in one of the
I mean,
worst-
yo, it's Ohio. It's Ohio. It's Ohio.
No,
Oh,
it's not
that's
just
definitely some Ohio stuff right
Cleveland.
there.
The
Cleveland,
Steelyard
Ohio.
of Cleveland. If you know anyone around Cleveland, just ask them about Steelyard. It's a horrific.
Oh my God,
area.
you're working in there?
One of my homies.
Yeah, we're-
Cleveland.
Yeah, the area that we took you to, Luke. Yeah, that's
place is like-
that's where we work. Heroin needles, lighter spoons, the amount
Dude,
of crack.
that
Yeah.
place is a drug town. Like a drug, like little.
Indiana.
It is.
Indiana's worse.
Oh, I bet. There's nothing to do in
There's
Indiana.
nothing to do with eating corn and crack.
God,
Yeah, Indiana's kind of whack.
You can go caving in Indiana. Some good caves,
bet you it's
Oh, I believe that.
probably.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah. Speaking of music, Eddie does some music too. If you want to do a quick plug.
Oh,
I
please,
heard
Zach.
about
I do a
that.
little bit. My name's Eddie Blanco, Eddie with a Y. And I'm part of a band called Free Music Party. We've been doing a good amount this year. We did like Town Ballroom twice this year. We just dropped a project called 777. Nice little 14-song project.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I rap, sing, I play instruments. I'm with the most talented people in Buffalo as well. My whole band, they all like do multiple things, multi-talented people. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He showed me his album at work one time when I was looking for music to play. That shit was bumping. I'm not even
What kind
gonna
of
lie.
music do you play?
What instruments? So I play a little bit of keys, a little bit of drums, a clarinet.
God damn.
Clarinet and like saxophone are like both like related, so
Yeah,
you can play the other.
dude, that's sick. What kind of music
Yeah.
do you play?
Like hip hop, R&B
Oh,
mostly.
shit.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's sick.
We switch it up though. Like my boy Luno J in the band, he does like a lot of like EDM music. So like
Oh,
we like
nice.
to all like we're like a melting pot. We all add like different aspects to sound, kind of just put it together and make a masterpiece.
Yeah, I
Oh,
brought
sure.
you two on together because I want to get like a nice
yeah.
deep dive into like some music production sort of stuff.
Oh, sure.
So,
So-
are you guys just on SoundCloud, Spotify, or anything like that?
Pretty much we're actually everywhere but SoundCloud.
Oh wow, that's awesome though. So that's a good thing though, because I can look you up on a professional streaming service like Spotify.
Yeah, I have some of my solo stuff on SoundCloud. I have a bunch of like songs that I just kind of just threw out there. If you listen to it, you listen to it. If you don't, you don't. Type so.
We'll definitely listen to it. I mean, at
Mhm.
least but
That's pretty
that's
sick,
actually
though.
really fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but
Absolutely. Are you looking it up or?
yeah, there's a lot of things that have 777 in the album name. Though.
Just look up Free Music Party, and it should come up.
What's your solo name?
Eddie Blanco, Eddie with a Y.
Okay, so it's the Lady Blanco. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, we'll have to listen to that next time
Yeah.
we're like
Thank
playing.
thank
Google.
you.
yeah,
Thank you. You're in for a roller coaster of different vibes.
That's awesome.
yeah, he does
So-
have some pretty vibey shit in there.
That's pretty dope. We tend to vibe. So I have a few questions. I hope I'm not
You got-
interrupting.
In terms of Apple Music, you have 4 hit songs on that album. Congratulations, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
We do?
Yeah, there's 4. There's
4 stars.
Love Me Forever,
Hey,
Honolulu, Hold Me Down, and Make It Last. All have that hit star right next
yes,
to it.
sir.
Right on, dude.
I didn't even know that. I use Spotify, so like I don't ever check like Apple Music stats that much.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got to get you out to an open mic sometime.
Yeah, no, I'm down to check it out. Did I tell the gang about it? I don't think I told the gang about it yet, but I'm gonna tell the gang about it when I get home from the hospital.
Yeah.
Do it, dude. Hell
Because
yeah.
like we used to have like a lot of older what do you call it, like crowd range would be like older, but now we're starting to get in some young talent. So like we want to just like keep stacking that up.
Yeah.
And no matter who it is, it could be an old crowd, it could be a young crowd. I'm doing Chief Keef during karaoke.
Chief Keef, let's go.
Chew up finito.
I'd love to see Chief Keef pull out at that. From what Mike has told me, that'd be pretty sick to see.
I don't know how we would react. Like
We'll see what happens.
if like someone fucking rap Chief Keef.
I'm a gorilla in the zoo.
NWA.
There's some NBA YoungBoy karaoke.
Okay.
That'd be lit. Get that place jumping.
Old people are gonna be knocked out of their seats.
Yeah.
Them old people are gonna be leaving with black Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
And with a wife beater on. What woman appreciates?
Oh my Peter.
but
Woman
yeah.
appreciate her.
But like, oh, John, did you ask your question? I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it.
Well, no, so I'm gonna be completely honest. My first question was gonna be purely a joke, so we'll just skip right past there.
Okay.
I was gonna say my first topic was abortion, but we'll just skip. We'll get right past that.
John, what are you talking about?
We went from music straight to abortion.
All right, John, you got any music related questions since we're on the topic?
So,
John's trying to get us canceled so goddamn fast.
Dude, it's the first episode
Already.
back, dude. Brew the pot a bit.
yeah, so I have a new topic now. You're right. I realize I have a new topic now.
All right.
So my new topic is I have a serious question for the three of youths, and that topic is here at this apartment here in Cleveland. Our little troop, I guess you could say, we play euchre, the game of euchre, quite a bit.
Love
If
it.
you guys played euchre,
I love
and
euchre.
so
I've
you
heard
guys
of
love-
euchre. I've never
I
played
have.
it.
I used to play it all the time with a couple of high school friends. It'd be four of us. We'd go down with like some cigars by the water, grab a bunch of cards, and just play some euchre for like 2 hours.
Dude, that's what we do. We don't play by the water,
What it-
but we'll play for hours.
Yeah.
What is euchre?
It's a card game that you have to play with four people. It's teams of two against one another. You play with the card. You play with the 9, 10, Jack, King, Queen, and Ace of each suit. And
Okay.
essentially, like each hand, one of the suits will be called as trump, either in the first round of selection, the second round, that kind of stuff you have to play to really like grasp that one. But one suit is trump, and that jack, like let's say hearts are trump, that jack is then the highest card, but also the second highest card is the jack of diamonds, so it's always the same color, different suit is the second highest card. And whichever team gets at least 3 of the tricks gets points, and it's first to 10.
Damn.
It's very fun.
It's a really fun game. We've been playing it a lot. Not so much recently, but we've been playing it a lot.
That sounds pretty interesting, not gonna lie.
It is interesting. It definitely, because it's awesome when you switch up teammates, because you got to learn how, because some
They work.
Is it like a strategy
Exactly.
type thing?
yeah. So some
Okay, I
teammates
feel
will
like I
have,
like that.
different clicks,
Yeah.
almost, I guess you could say, where you know if they have a good hand or you know if they have a bad hand.
Mm-hmm.
So whether or not you call something, rather call trump, is based purely on your teammate.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean, Ben and I do pretty well together.
I think in all the games that me and John have played as teammates, we've lost like twice.
If they, yeah, I mean, we don't. seldom
goddamn.
lose. 'Cause we know
Champions.
each other so much. We can read each other.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, yeah, because you can't communicate with your partner.
Yeah, no crossing the table. You can't talk.
Yeah, no table talk.
Goddamn.
So all you
So,
gotta
like-
do is just read them.
So like if you're passing on, like the first round of getting called as trump, there's a card that's face up, and if you tell the dealer to pick that card up, that is what is called as trump. So it's like the hesitation of saying pass or whatnot indicates whether they're like have a decent hand or like don't even call it whatsoever.
So it's kind of a gamble.
It's
Yeah.
very,
But you
Very
have,
much
yeah,
so.
you have to learn your partner though.
Goddamn.
I was wondering. So the reason I asked this question is because I've since playing euchre. My parents always played euchre. They would always have card nights with like family friends and bullshit. And I never wanted to learn. It did not sound interesting. And they're like, "Oh, when you grow up, you're gonna have to learn how to play euchre." And I was like, "Okay, fuck you."
I forced everyone.
Fuck you.
Within the first week of us living together, I forced everyone to learn.
Great fucking game. So I was wondering because I've heard it's a more Midwestern thing, and since you guys technically part of New England, I was wondering if you guys had heard, and were more, I guess, more active with euchre like we are, but seemingly not.
I feel like
one of the hardest euchre players in the world.
Well, hey Eddie, we'll have to meet up sometime. We'll play around with euchre and we'll see what happens.
Back in like 2018, it was like a once every like few weeks thing me and my buddies would do, and we just play. But I haven't played in a while though. It's been a long time.
Well, we'll have to play sometime, man. It's fun as hell.
Yeah. Oh, hold on 1 second, gang.
All right.
Eddie's getting the diagnosis. That's a good
Let's
stuff.
say that looks good.
Hey, I'm about to get up out of here, gang.
Hey.
All right, Eddie. Great talking to you, bro.
No, I'm not leaving the call. I'm just on.
Oh, all right.
Hospital.
Okay,
Get
good.
the fuck out.
Oh, you're leaving the hospital. Let's go.
Yeah. We feeling good. We looking good. We eating good.
We just had a whole hospital visit in a podcast. That's crazy.
He's
You know?
cancer free.
No cancer. No COPD.
No shingles.
No rheumatoid arthritis. None of that.
Hey yo, have you seen the commercials about the mesothelioma though?
I don't got that. I don't think.
That's metal in your lungs.
Mr. Luke, did
What's
you
up?
mean to label the Twitch as MW3 campaign?
Oh my god, I never saved it.
Wow, this is a great campaign.
All right, now it's updated. I was wondering why I wasn't getting anybody. Some people were probably clicking in there to see a nice MW3 campaign playthrough or some shit, and they see these fucktards talking.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell's going on? Oh my god, dude.
Shit, I started it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yo,
that's insane.
holy fuck.
2 seconds.
Oh my god.
That is
I don't want to snowboard in that.
That's crazy.
Speaking of snow, me and my buddies, like 2020, 2021, one of those years, we would like tie ropes to the back of my boy Kev's van, and then they would bring snowboards, and we just hold on to it and drive around.
Dude, I've always wanted to do that.
It was so much fun. That was my first time like being on a snowboard, and
Really?
it was cool. It was cool.
Holy shit. Damn, dude. Mine was at Holiday Valley with the Bunny Hill there. I took a lesson. Worth it. So worth it. How you doing there, John?
Yeah, what are you doing?
We're trying to set up the webcam that's placed on top of the TV, so it's not. We don't really need to, but John's determined to make it work.
And I think you turned off the microphone as well.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, but through the computer.
What the fuck?
What
What did you do, John?
I don't know.
Great, John.
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I used to know how to do this.
That's a year out of practice.
But yeah, we're gonna be quick plug while we're waiting here. You can watch these live on Twitch, twitch.tv. I think it's just my name, LuCSWIATEK. I want to change it probably soon to something easier, but for now it's that. And yeah, and then these get released usually a couple days after live, depending on how busy I am. But with this snowstorm coming, I think I'm gonna stay home, so it should be out the next day. Yeah, but yeah, my car cannot even handle like any type of snow right now. I need new tires. But
Yeah, were you swerving back there?
no, I wasn't swerving. It takes the ice for me to swerve.
Um,
Snow is okay ish, but like I don't know if it's still like snowing like this out. I'm not driving a Tesla. There's no way.
Wait, you drive a Tesla?
Yeah, what?
What?
You drive a Tesla?
No, work at
Oh,
Tesla.
driving to Tesla.
Oh.
Okay, I thought you said there's no way I'm driving a Tesla. Damn.
Amazon.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
Elon got you all set up and everything with fucking Tesla.
Yeah, but now you turned off your. Oh, I think you're switching.
Give me 2 seconds, please.
God, I hate when you fucking backtalk me.
Fuck off, Luke. Default. Where do you? There's 3 microphones.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's just you and me, Mike.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going there, bud?
Good.
How's it going? I'm doing good. Feels like I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, dude. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
How's things?
Oh, you know.
Buffalo sucks ass.
Yes.
Not wrong.
So that was clearly the wrong one. You guys hear us?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear
Oh, okay.
That's clearly the right one.
Uh,
Is it through the computer still? Or is it through our mic?
It sounds like it might be through your mic. But yeah, Eddie is on mute right now because he is still at the hospital. So just in case if anybody's wondering. But yeah, man, I don't know. I guess we should probably wait to talk about things. But I'll start off with me for those who have been watching Inside the Paint and this one for that one episode. Yeah, so pretty much the reason why at least I couldn't record anymore was because of well, first off, it was my other job, my old job, but then I got a new job, and now I'm starting to ease into the relaxing part of it, getting out, at 5. So ayo, someone
works.
we got a chat right now. So yeah, also Twitch, you can come in the chat anytime, say whatever you want to us. But yeah, Apollo Loco 9 says free Eddie's lungs. That's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, I got a new job. I work at Tesla, and yeah, so that's how I met Eddie, and now we're just chilling. But yeah, it's should be able to do it more. I don't know about now. John works at Home Depot.
Yeah.
That's the power of the Home Depot.
Yeah, so since the last time we ever did a podcast, me and John have moved into the same apartment together up here in England.
There you go. Now you got the mic. That's the mic. Oh wait. Now it says you're talking, but I can't hear you.
You don't hear us?
Now I hear you.
Okay. But
Okay.
it is a far better apartment than what I had downtown.
Nice. I'm glad. That place was sick though. That's gonna hold a lot of memories for me.
I do miss it sometimes, but having AC over the summer here was fucking phenomenal. There was no AC back in the downtown apartment.
Damn.
But yeah, me and John now both work at Home Depot together.
Yeah, it's funny actually. I don't ever see Ben.
No, straight up. We've worked at Home Depot together for going on 3 months. I think we've spent maybe 2.5 hours together, like same shift. I'm always opening, he's always closing.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's good to have the
6
gang
a.m.
back together then.
It is.
I do hear the computer audio still though. A little bit. Maybe.
That's fine. That's an easy fix. Uno momento.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. Yeah. It was also kind of funny. Earlier in the summer, I tore my right shoulder, which was
Ben, you always get injured.
What you mean I always get injured?
Didn't you
That's
tear
like a
like
one.
your? Oh, is it? I thought you were the injury
Injured
bug.
someone.
This one's the one with all the fucking nerve damage in his foot.
Since when did you have nerve damage in your foot, John?
Since sophomore year of high
I'm
school.
not saying you've been at that.
You never told me that.
Yeah, I remember when we were walking around the mall, me and Nick in the mall, where
What?
you got those new sunglasses for your birthday.
Oh yeah. Well, what about it?
Yeah, my foot was killing me that entire time.
Oh, and you didn't
I
tell
was
me.
limping and everything. Yeah.
You could have told me.
Well, no, it was fine. I had fun. It always hurts, especially after work at Home Depot, because it's not like a food place where you're just walking or standing.
Mm-hmm.
At Home Depot, you are constantly moving around. It's very physical.
It's a very blue collar
can
mentality
be.
there.
It can be very physical. Not always.
Not always.
Did you hear me, John?
No, what'd you say?
Said is that very blue collar mentality to work at Home
It is
Depot?
very blue collar mentality. I feel right at home
Be.
because of Mount Vernon, obviously.
Oh yeah, dude. Me and Mike were at a festival and we passed Mount Vernon on the way back, so he got to experience it a little bit.
It's a nice
heard
drive
from
by.
Micah a little bit?
What?
Have you talked to Micah at all lately?
No, he hasn't
I haven't
talked.
either.
He hasn't talked to me. I told him congratulations on the proposal.
What, did he say anything back?
I think he might have just liked it. To be
you
honest,
think we're gonna get invited to the wedding?
I don't know.
I'm kind of pissed if we're not.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, all right. That was the end of the discussion there, I guess.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I don't know. But yeah, Mike, let's hear a little bit of your music process.
My music process. What do you mean?
Like, how you produce.
How I produce? Oh, like bad boy stuff.
Anything. The creative process that goes into it.
I don't know if I could describe it. Because I feel like usually the way it starts when I'm writing with like Nick or something.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just be sitting there. I'll be fiddling away on the keyboard, something, and we just kind of usually I choose like a starting place, like where am I gonna start? Where's this gonna go?
Mm-hmm.
So I usually start with like a beat. I mess with that a bit until I find something I like. And usually like beat for me is fundamental. So that's number one. So get the beat down, figure out some melodies that I like. Those are probably where I struggle the most. But still, I mean, you come up with a decent melody, get people hooked, and you're in. But yeah, we basically just sit around and for lyrics we just come up with whatever. There really isn't much to it. It's pretty easy. I know you've done it before,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. It's pretty complicated when you get to like the studio processing, but once you do it enough, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I was fuck, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Was there a question?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you never told me like how you actually learned like guitar. Like, were you all self-taught or did you have like lessons?
I was mostly self-taught. Um, I started off as a lefty, actually, believe it or not.
Really?
I started off like playing like this instead of like this.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason I switched is because one, I didn't realize it back then, but I realize it now that they didn't make a or right-handed is the usually most common way to play anyway. So I was very early on and I could make the switch at that point. But the real reason that I switched is because all the cool guitars were right-handed. So I basically just had to learn a new style and now I'm playing right-handed, thankfully. But yeah, I was self-taught for a while. I did violin lessons throughout that time. So
Really?
I was learning guitar and violin at the same time, and I hated violin. I don't know why I took it up, but I tried out violin for 3 years, and my violin teacher comes up to me and he actually says, he pulls out like he's like, wait here, goes into the music store, pulls off a mandolin, brings it back to me. He's like, try this, and I'm like, what do I do with this? You know, it's a fretted like double string violin basically. Um, and he had me play that. So I started playing that, picked that up much easier than I was violin because I didn't know where those positions were. Um, but yeah, so I basically got into guitar through the mandolin, and he's like, "Yeah, you should probably take guitar lessons," because he pulled down a blue Ibanez guitar right after the mandolin. But yeah, that's
Nice.
how I kind of got into guitar, I guess, and then just kept learning.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I don't know.
Yeah, violins suck. Violas for life. Yeah.
Violas for life. I don't blame you there. I can't play either.
Yeah, definitely something completely different than anything else. But...
Oof. Look how
So
you liking that cajon.
I like it. I know I can keep probably a beat more than like memorizing like chords.
Chords. Oh yeah, you're
Like
talking about like playing an instrument.
yeah, like
I
being
know what
able
you
to
mean.
like yeah. So
I
I
am.
like that a lot better than any of the other instruments I tried.
Right on, dude.
Ukulele is still fun to play sometimes though. I'm still
Oh
learning
yeah.
a little bit of ukulele.
There's this
Sometimes
dude on Instagram who plays like a funk ukulele. It's so good.
funk
Luke, get
ukulele.
out the ukulele so you
Yeah.
can play whenever John says something stupid.
Dude, I honestly
Yeah, it's the
forgot how
funk ukulele.
I would play Harvest Moon. the ding, 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 ding. Every time Mike would or not Mike, John would do something stupid or say something stupid.
You got to learn Seinfeld
We
on the
played it quite
ukulele.
often.
Or the SpongeBob thing. I forgot which tune it was. But what was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should learn that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. John, I mean not John. Mike, you should come to the Cavs game with us this year.
When was that again?
I don't know. We haven't figured out one yet.
Well, if there's any cheap ones around, I'm probably game.
We'll see, because the Cavs have been on like a 5-game losing streak, so
Yeah, they still got Kevin Love.
they
Yeah.
do still have Kevin Love, yes.
Damn.
Yeah, we actually lucked out last year with the kind of seats we got. We got like lower bowl tickets for like $75 or something like that because we bought them really early in the season before everyone realized the Cavs were good.
Yeah.
And it was when the Heat came in too, and that was before everyone realized the Heat had a decent team.
Also very good.
Holy
So
shit.
we
Yes,
got like
that was a
we got
really good
cheap
steal.
tickets. And as soon as they started getting good, I was like, yeah, we're not getting this kind of deal again next year. But
No shot. So yeah, we
The
gotta look
Cavs.
up. It's a fun time though. Like it's worth a little extra money. I like the energy in it more than like a hockey game.
That's Cleveland basketball for you.
I was about to say, I think the Blue Jackets games are still better energy than
Blue Jackets were. I'm talking about Buffalo. Buffalo has the worst energy in like a Sabres game ever. It's terrible.
Bills game, so.
Bills games. That's where we shine.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Yeah, when are you gonna come up for a Bills game?
Yeah, John.
Well, I mean,
fuck the Bills. Like,
guess I'm gonna. You guys doing anything tomorrow?
Staying in our house because there's a snowstorm.
you want to drive Black Beauty up there?
How is it out there?
See you tomorrow.
It's still going down.
So halfway there.
Oh my god, it was literally just wet concrete today. At literally like 7 o'clock, we got like 2 feet since 7 o'clock.
I bet you we have at least 3 inches right now.
Yeah, you guys got all the like effects. Know that
Listen, you
We
know
got
when
that band.
the
Where's
Weather
the
Channel
source?
was here, so that's how you know shit's going down.
Yeah. There was like a theory that would hit us, and then some shit changed over the lakes, and then everything just blew directly to New York. Like we had like the smallest bit of dusting, and everything went to you guys.
I feel like how is the snow in Ohio? You get a lot?
Not well in Cleveland, yes, but it's not till like January. This past year we had like 3 different snowstorms of 8 inches, which is a lot for us at least.
Yeah, right.
But no, like Columbus, I think maybe all winter we got 8 inches
Oh,
on the
jeez.
average. It doesn't
That's
snow
not
a
that
lot.
bad though.
No, it's always cold and extremely windy though, wherever you are in Ohio.
Yeah,
Especially in
that's the shitty
Cleveland.
part.
Which is the worst.
Like today it was like 35 about all day, but with the wind it was mid 20s. Like it was just piercing.
Oof.
That's the type of cold I hate. Is that piercing? Like it hurts.
But you're gonna be
all that
snowboarding in.
That's all Cleveland
Yeah, I
is.
know.
Like there was, like last year there was one day I checked the weather. I was like, oh yeah, it's only like mid 20s. I'm good in just sweatshirt and sweatpants going to class. My hands were numb by the time I got to campus. I looked at my phone with the wind chill. It went from about 25 to 6 degrees.
Dude, that's the worst when you're outside walking somewhere and you have to have your phone out, no gloves or anything.
Yep.
Worst fucking feeling.
See, I don't mind it so much if there's snow on the ground, because then that matches a little bit, and it's like, okay, yeah, there's snow, it's fine, whatever. But
Right.
when there's no snow, like right now, there's no snow, wind chill's down to 6 degrees.
Oh, that was let me
It
see
gets
what bunch it was.
fucking awful.
Holy shit. Yeah, fuck that.
Awful.
Especially with the wind.
Because especially us, because we're so high up here where we are in Parma,
Right.
and it's fucking
Yeah.
awful.
It's currently 32, feels like 20 with the wind.
Oh,
Should we
fuck
check
that.
ours?
I can't check mine, but
You guys might have us beat.
The lake breeze is great in the summer. We get just constant air movement, but as soon as it gets cold, it's
the
a
wind
bitch.
always makes winter worse.
Yep, it
It
is.
just always does.
It is 31 right now. With all that snow, obviously, and then it feels like 25.
Still have you beat there.
Visibility
Yeah.
is only a mile though.
I think
Probably
we might have
not
a little
even,
more
dude.
flexibility.
I think we can see a little further. Yeah, we have 10-mile visibility.
Yeah, it's getting bad out,
Just a bit further.
and this is gonna be all weekend.
Well, that's kind of how it was out in Mount Vernon, where it
Mount
was.
Vernon didn't get a lot of snow.
No, we didn't get a lot of snow, but we got a lot of wind.
Yeah, it was really windy, especially in that
was very
open when they
windy,
had the
and
turf. Did you ever play on the
Yeah.
turf? Or were
Oh,
you
me?
gone? Yeah, were you gone by then or no?
No, I played the second semester.
Okay, yeah, I forgot it was second semester.
Those were the only 4 collegiate lacrosse games that I have ever played.
And those are the only 4 collegiate lacrosse games that I sat on the bench. So, yeah.
You're kind of dog shit, so.
Yeah.
No, in all honesty, Lou, like, you were not bad at lacrosse. Coach Farr just had like this core that he would run the fuck out of. And
Listen,
call
I
it
think I got better, and he didn't do anything about it.
yeah, no, you definitely in the beginning of the season, like
I was dog.
I could-
Oh no, I was
I could
dog shit.
throw your I could throw your stick a mile away.
Yeah.
Easy. By the end of the season, you were damn near beating me one-on-ones.
Yeah, I
And-
definitely improved, but now after like a year and a half long since I've picked up a stick,
Right. And
it's.
Coach Farr just did not at all recognize that.
Did you
He's-
know he
he's-
doesn't scout?
He doesn't scout.
You know who does?
So who does?
Yeah,
Jerome.
Jerome.
I think so.
That's a bad thing, by the way.
I could tell. I could tell.
Jerome. The reason I went to close D at Mount Vernon was because Jerome wanted to play LSM. And so I was like, well, close D needs the help. So fuck it. I hate being LSM anyway, so I'll go close D. And then Jerome played like a smidge. Like I think the last game he played LSM was awful at it. He's like Braden. Very athletic, very fast, very explosive, but just no lacrosse skill whatsoever. It's obviously changed since then because he's been playing for 3-4 years now.
I heard he's pretty good now, I think.
Good, that's good. I'm
Yeah.
very happy. But I don't think that he can't look at. So I don't, at least from what
Listen,
I
have you seen their scouting?
remember.
It's fucking amazing.
Sorry?
Their scouting has been amazing.
It's been phenomenal.
Yeah, they
Has
made
it just
playoffs.
been Jerome or
I don't know.
Player.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not.
seemingly Jerome was a player. He wasn't a coach. He was a player. He's the same grade as you, me, Luke.
Is that even legal? Like straight up, is that legal? In
It's NAIA, so I don't know.
oh, you guys play by different rules. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't
Yeah,
we weren't good enough for NCAA.
You
Even
guys
though
would have been
on my
so
high
hard.
school's website
We
it says I
already
got
worked out so hard anyway, so it doesn't
Just-
matter. Seriously.
do you remember the first game?
Yes.
Were you-
Vividly.
Yeah, it was in Georgia, right?
It was in Georgia, just like 15 miles north of Atlanta.
Do you remember what happened to me on that game?
I remember. No, not really.
I had got a point.
You scored?
No, it was Bailey's assist that they counted as mine. So technically I did get a point.
Oh wow, that's really funny.
So, and then I don't think the website's up anymore, but it was like, it showed a picture of us in the huddle. I don't know how they got it, but it showed a picture of, us in the huddle, and it's like, Luke Switek scores his first NCAA point, scoring 1 assist or some shit like that.
Did you even step on the field that game?
No.
I was gonna say, did you step on the field in any of the games? I thought you were there the last game.
My dad and his girlfriend drove 12 hours for my first game. And I told him about it. I'm like, listen, I get it's college. I get it's professional.
Sure.
But let me get on the field like a little bit. And then no. I was so pissed, dude. I was livid.
Yeah, as you should, because here's the thing, though, Luke, is that if it was a tight game, I can understand it.
Right.
But we were getting blown out. Both of those games. There's no
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. Doesn't make any sense.
And he drove to Xavier, too.
He drove to Xavier.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was the scrimmage that Micah and I.
Yeah.
It's funny. Far.
He told you the story of the college party. Okay. Yeah, and why you got suspended. Do a quick recap on why you got suspended. You don't have to tell the story. Just explain what.
So, in essence, me and 5 other guys went to this other individual's house that was outside of campus. We got absolutely fucked up. So the guy who bought the alcohol, who obviously was 21, he, in essence, sent, received a Venmo. And obviously on Venmo you can see each other's transactions and the labels. So in his Venmo he put booze. And this is fact.
I think I heard about this.
9 people reported that shit.
Yeah, because he probably didn't make it private.
No, he didn't. He didn't make it private.
Yeah, so everyone could
9
see it.
people
Yeah.
went to Student Life and were like, "Oh, we're gonna fucking report this guy." So they brought the 2 people in, and they obviously had conflicting stories. So then they brought me in, and I set the record straight. Texted in the group chat. I was like, "Hey, don't fuck this up. This is what I said. Stick with this story." And either way, we all had to do therapy, community service. We got banned from a bunch of games.
Oh, this is a Christian college. If you haven't made the connection already for people listening.
Luke, I still have the letter A next to any transcript that Mount Vernon has. I still have that letter A for alcoholic.
Yeah.
Every time I apply for a school, I always get questions about that.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, they really fucked you on that one.
For the rest of my collegiate career, it will be on my transcripts. Just because I, to them, had one beer, I was absolutely fucking wasted that night. But to them, I had one beer. So, but it was a great night. I don't regret anything. So,
Good, good. I'm glad I stayed back.
it was a very fun night. I remember within an hour and a half, Anthony throwing up literally all over himself. I had to take his shirt off and everything. Oh, it was disgusting.
Yeah, I can't do that. No, I hate
It's pretty
puke.
gross.
That is like my one fear is puke.
The only 2 times I've ever thrown up while drinking was with this motherfucker.
Well,
That's
I
right.
believe
Every
John
time.
goes hard.
Yo, should we tell the Clevelands the nice party story, or just like about the parties? Because I feel like we haven't gone over that with
Yes,
everybody.
absolutely. Those are some great times.
Yeah, you got to party with these guys, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Jay Swelly will have you on your ass.
that is very true. That man knocked me out every night in Cleveland. Got me some good sleep.
Wait, what?
Me and John
Jay
were still here
Swelly?
for another like 2 or 3 hours, Luke. Every night.
Dude, I was gone. Yeah, Jay Swelly. That's Jay Swelly.
That's Jay Swelly.
Who's Jay Swelly?
John.
Oh.
His last name's Swellstead.
Oh. Jay Swelly.
That's my rap name. I'm Jay Swelly.
That's pretty dope, not gonna lie.
Zero record.
I had produced 0 records.
But yeah, what was the first night? Did we party the first night?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got because I remember the first night, the 3 of us downed that 1 bottle of Cruzon and the 1 bottle of wine, and then like a few beers here and there. And then we took a break from the cruise on the second night, and just had beers that night. And then the third night, which was our final night, the 3 of us finished 2 bottles of Cruzon. It ended up being mostly me and John finishing that off because Luke was passed out on the couch. Not too far into it, but
Whoa! Listen, we drank a whole bottle of what was that rum?
Cruise on
Cruzon,
rum.
Yeah,
over
that
the
shit's
3 days,
good.
we
I still
drank
can't
3
find
bottles.
that shit.
Really? That
Yes.
shit's all
So
over
next
the
time
place.
y'all come up, you gotta stash me on some bottles.
We'll bring some.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, dude, we finished like we finished like 2 bottles in a weekend, right?
3.
3 bottles.
We finished 3 bottles in 3 days. Not to mention, I think nearly
We got a lot of beer.
80 bottles of beer.
Well,
and a few bottles
Most
of
of
wine.
this is probably from John. Let's be honest.
The vast majority.
He
probably.
just threw out a can just now.
That was what, your 3rd today?
This?
Yeah.
That was on my 7th.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
You're on your
7th.
7th?
He just finished this.
Roughly, yeah. The next one's in my 8th. I can hold it.
What time is it? 9:15.
I can hold it.
Well, good for you, John. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Thank you. I've gotten immunity to it now.
Oh, just for people listening, I think Eddie's heading home, so I think that might be for those who are listening and not seeing that he's not here right now. But yeah, but yeah, dude, that was crazy. He's in the chat. He says he'll be back shortly. Sounds good. But yeah, it was should we? I don't know if we told a podcast about the towing story. I might have
Yeah,
told
we
Mike, but he hasn't gotten the full story. I don't think.
We have.
That was a fucked up story.
The towing story.
The
Oh, yeah.
towing story. Yeah.
Luckily, Luke, when you ever come down to our new apartment,
There's parking.
there is plenty of parking.
Let's go.
You will not.
Can't-
be denied.
Thank God.
So, Mike, have you heard this story?
I think I've told him about it, but I never told him the full story. When my mom's car
Well-
got towed in Cleveland.
No.
Hold up, I gotta get this. You guys. enjoy the
So
podcast.
it's actually a pretty interesting story.
It is.
So we went to Ben's. I want to say, what was that, like a Sunday or a Monday?
What, when we
some
got there?
shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But so there was very limited parking, and he told us that we could park in the parking garage. And in this parking garage, they have like assigned spots. And he said the entire time he's been there, which was roughly like 4 or 5 months, nobody has ever parked there. And obviously, Luke and I both believed him. So we parked there. So we got fucked up that night. Wake up the next morning, we head out. I want to say to the grocery store. I want to say it was to Target.
No. Yeah, it was for Walmart for podcast shit.
Yes. You're right.
And they didn't even
And
have it after we got our shit.
right. So eventually, what happened is we obviously went out back to the parking garage because I think we were gonna take either Luke's car or my car, whatever, and our cars weren't there. So we're like, well, what the fuck? Nobody can just break into the parking garage. They must have gotten towed. So we
Right.
went to the leasing office. They said, yep, we towed them. So I was pissed, absolutely livid. So in essence, we got our cars, we picked them up, brought them back. It was like what, $150 each.
200. I had a.
It was like yeah, it was like $200 each. So
I
then I
spent.
go to the leasing office, and while I was at the tow yard, I confirmed with the individual that towed our cars that she called us at 9 o'clock. There was a note written on our car that they were going to tow them at noon, and we were out there before noon. So I went
Right.
to the towing office or the leasing office, and I'm like, you specifically said that you were going to tow them at noon, and you told them at 9 o'clock. So you just lied to me. And I understand I don't live here. I don't owe you any responsibility whatsoever. Like, that's totally fine. I get it. But now you're going to have me sitting in your office bitching at you for 20 minutes. And that's on you because I have no, like, I'm here to party. I got nothing to do right now.
Yeah, right.
But she was being a complete bitch. What was her name? Nancy?
Yeah.
Kim. That's what her name was.
Kim?
Kim.
Him.
She
She
was a bitch.
after that whole interaction, she left like 2 months later.
That's damn straight.
Completely-
I got her
completely.
fired. But anyways, that was the towing
Fuck.
story. Ben felt bad. He was driving us around.
Yeah, I felt like such shit. I was like, God damn it, that was my idea to do that. But fuck.
Hey,
it
but
was all
shout out
good.
to Ben though. I spent a lot of money on the Cavs game, and I didn't have enough money, on me like cash to do it. So he Venmoed me a couple hundred to pay back, obviously.
100.
Couple
Oh yeah,
hundred.
the towing company only accepted cash too. So we got to that place and then realized, oh shit, they only accepted cash. So we
Because
then
yeah,
had
I
to
was
leave.
working at Ronnie, so I didn't have a lot of cash then. Like I just literally just took out everything in my account in cash and then spent it all on the Cavs game. So,
That's the new one, or is it still
That's
locked?
the no,
but
that's
yeah,
the-
it was crazy. Freaking Ben's the first one to go out there, and he's like, "Your cars are gone," and we're like, "Ah, that's funny, that's funny." And then we
I
walk
was
out
fucking
there,
around, I was like,
and I'm like,
Yes, we did. I forgot to mention that. We genuinely thought that Ben was fucking around, saying our cars were gone.
no.
So we looked around everywhere, and I, for the longest time, for like 15 minutes, thought Ben and Macy woke up early and they moved our cars. They didn't.
God damn.
They were most certainly
I
towed.
really wish we did.
"Yeah."
Holy shit.
And then the Kim girl goes, "Well, you just have to tell me if you have guests. We'll let them go," or something like that.
Jeez.
But I guess she was considerate enough to let us park there, but we had to park in the public.
That I will admit, she was considerate enough to, even after I kind of pulled her off, she continued to let us park there.
But yeah, John got a girl fired,
Damn.
so that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I got her fired.
No, you
but-
didn't, but I'm just gonna
Hilarious.
keep saying that to
That shit happened, and then there was this one lady. Her name was Nancy. She was the one at our new complex
mm-hmm.
that was helping us through the
Oh yeah, I definitely got her.
that was helping us through the application process.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Macy, my girlfriend, move in first. We move in about like early July. We get our keys, yada yada yada. A week later, John and Ava move in. In that time frame, Nancy was completely fired from the whatever holding company owns this complex. And it was a massive shit show when we walked into the leasing office. But no, Nancy, the one who helped us there, was even worse than Kim was. Definitely.
Really?
Well,
Oh.
see, Nancy was a very nice gal, but what happened was she, out of the blue, said, "Hey, can you guys come into the apartment complex
Yeah, she kept trying
and
to
sign some papers?"
get all of us in together, and all of us reiterated multiple times, like, look, that just isn't possible. His girlfriend Ava, she was still in
Illinois.
Illinois at school. Me and Macy were the only two in Cleveland that could have ready access to her, and we're like, look, we'll get you the paperwork. We just can't all be physically here to sign it.
Yeah.
And she was not having it. It was her way. Eventually, she compromised and then fucked off. But
Well, what happened was, she emailed all four of us saying, "Hey, I need you all to come in." It was either the day of or the day after, to sign all this paperwork, and I was like, "Okay, fine." Ava and I were on a family vacation in Minnesota, so obviously we're not gonna go to fucking Cleveland to sign all these fucking paperworks.
No.
So Ava emails her and is like, "Hey, we are in Minnesota. We can't do this. We would appreciate if you gave us like a heads up to let us know that, all right, you're not gonna be here. Here's a time frame that we can do this." She didn't do that, obviously. So
Jeez.
then Nancy responded to Ava, my girlfriend, and was like, "Yo, that's fucked up. Can't do that. That's very inconvenient for me." And I don't want to say Ava had like a mental breakdown, but Ava was upset. She thought she was in the wrong. She showed me the email, and I then emailed her and I said, "Hey, this is fucked up. You're fucked. Fuck off." And
yeah, Nancy
in
Nancy
essence,
tried to like screw us over. She almost screwed us over a little bit because
yeah,
so we agreed to sign, like, have a holding period, like, in May. Like, we wouldn't move in till July, but we signed in May. And
Okay.
I had to put, like, it was $120 down as a holding cost that I have since got back. But when she realized that we weren't all in Cleveland and weren't all going to be able to sign it within like a week of us applying, she then tried to say, "Oh, you guys might lose the apartment." I was like, "Look, I just paid that holding fee. You have to hold this, and you have to, like, give us a few days to sign all this stuff." But she was, yeah, in person she was totally fine, but over through email and through other forms of contact, it was
she was a bitch.
it was a madhouse.
So then I contacted the holding company that she worked for, and I told her, I think actually, the exact situation. I said exactly what was going on, and then within a week she was fired. So
Not got two people fired.
whether or not I was in direct, if I was at direct cause of her being fired, I don't know, but like all likelihood points to me being the reason she got fucking canned. Because obviously, if it was just the one time, if it was just us, she probably would have gotten a slap on the wrist.
No,
It couldn't have been-
Coincidentally.
no, she definitely had done that before because
Yeah, she was fucking some people over.
Damn.
fun times in Cleveland.
Yeah, dude. What stays in wait, what's the phrase, like Vegas?
What stays in
What happens in
Vegas
Cleveland stays in
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That's right.
Right.
I don't think I've ever had more bad luck here than in Cleveland for that one weekend.
Jeez.
But it was fun.
It
I'll
was
take
fun.
care
It
of
was a
you.
fun. It was a
We'll,
fun.
we'll take care of you this time.
Take
a
care
fun
of
trip.
you, sure. Because there really is so much fucking parking. And
Oh,
I
I'm not
have
worried
some
about parking
reason
no
else
more.
myself.
Oh,
I still-
Eddie just said Cleveland is a terrible place.
Fuck off, Eddie. Shut the fuck up. What the hell's the matter with you?
We can say Cleveland's terrible. We live here. Fuck everyone else.
Cleveland's like my introduction to Ohio, I
It's a piece of
feel.
shit, but it's our piece of shit.
You want to take a road trip to Mount Vernon, Mike?
Nah.
Good. That's a good response.
Good answer.
I've been to that campus too. That was a sad, pathetic excuse for a campus.
It was
Oh,
a
I
nice
believe it.
campus.
It was
It didn't
nice.
look that great from the outside.
It was nice.
From
Well, you
the
didn't see the
outside, it was
actual
good.
campus. You saw just the tennis courts.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was a nice small campus. I'll give it that. It wasn't huge. You could literally
College
walk
called
to each.
Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
That does not roll off the tongue well, I will say.
No.
That just screams like small campus.
But they gave me $30,000 to play for them, so I said, okay.
Yeah, same here. Well, actually, I think it was like 20.
Nothing wrong with that.
But hey, yeah.
Yeah.
But now I got to pay off all that now. I'm paying off.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks for
I'm
playing
still
lacrosse
paying off.
for us.
Yeah.
What's that, Mike?
What's up?
Well, I'm asking, what did you say?
Oh, I just said thanks for playing lacrosse for us. Here, you get to fucking pay these bills for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and read your Bible too while you're at it.
Yeah, and read your Bible.
Apple hour. Oh my god. That was
I still can't believe like you guys had to do like Bible study, go to church for college. I couldn't do that shit.
45 including board.
Dude, yeah. It was crazy.
So, and I got 32-ish off, so I only had to pay for board.
It's still crazy, like 45 for room and board per semester.
In state.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking CSU is dirt cheap.
I can't even remember how much out of state was.
Out of state was upwards of 65. I want to say it breached $70,000.
I know. I stayed there for a year and a half, and I'm still paying off about 20 grand.
Yeah, roughly 20 grand. Yeah, that would be what 70-ish, almost 70.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking rough, dude. I don't know.
Private schools, man.
Yeah.
It's honestly what it is.
Like CSU for me at least, I could do just the 45,000 if I'm just going to school there. To CSU, I could do 8 semesters. I could graduate for that.
And that's still a good degree. I mean, CSU is still a pretty credible college, not just athletically, but academically as well.
Yeah, it's not athletically credited, but all right.
Well, no, I mean, in terms of the major sports, like the lacrosse program is pretty damn good. And Division One, they can
MVNU did. They had a pitcher for the Dodgers that like won like the pitcher award. I will say that.
That must have been years ago. We don't actually have a baseball program anymore.
So you don't have a baseball program?
No, we have a softball program though. We only have a club team for baseball.
But yeah,
no.
college was fun.
Business, engineering.
MVNU.
Especially when Mitch was around.
Really highly talented.
God, Mitch.
Mitch still holds a special place in my heart.
Yes, he does.
I don't know what kind of vibe I'm getting from this place in my heart, but he's a character.
He's there.
He's there. That's all that counts. All that matters. He's there.
John.
Come on.
Yeah.
I remember when I put a bottle of piss next to it. Oh,
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell that story.
Oh god. So it was definitely second semester because he was living with you.
Yeah.
And he always had a bottle of water next to his bed, which, I mean, most people do. They have a water. Right when they wake up, they can have some water, right? Well, one night, my roommate Micah, and Luke, we took that water bottle away. And for whatever reason, I decided, let me piss in it, and then we're going to put it next to on his nightstand so that in the morning, hopefully he's so dreary that he drinks the piss. And looking back, that's a really fucked up thing to do. That was a really awful thing.
Hey, college, you're all boy. Like it shit happens.
Shit happens. But
best way to put it.
So I piss in it, and I don't remember if it was me or Micah. I want to say it was Micah that was holding it. And in essence, Micah was threatening to like throw it on me or whatever. So I smack it out of Micah's hand, and like 50% of the bottle gets all over Luke. It was the funniest thing. Luke is covered in my piss. Micah and I don't get a drop of it on us. Most of it's on the floor. Luke is covered in piss. Oh, it was just the funniest fucking shit ever. It was
God,
supposed to be
I've
an
never heard
elaborate
about
prank on
that.
his roommate,
That's
and
for
what he
it's
ended
for a
up
specific reason.
I see that. I see that.
The worst part was when I still had piss all over me. My room was right next to the RA, and that's when it happened. So that's where it happened, and it was like 11 o'clock midnight, and yeah, so we had to run. Hey, he's back.
What up, gang?
What's good?
What's good?
We're talking about the piss story.
The piss story.
Yeah.
Let
Basically.
me actually. I'm listening. My bad. I'm just setting up.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So basically, John wanted to prank my roommate at the time by replacing his bedside water bottle, with a bottle of piss. And then yeah, so he peed in the bottle, and his roommate was holding it, and then John smacked it out of his hand, and it spilled on me. So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's tragic. And I was the one that was like, "Nah, we shouldn't do this. This is fucked up." And I somehow get the piss still on me.
Y'all want to hear a funny piss story?
Oh God.
All right, so it's actually not as bad as it sounds when I was just like, "Oh, you want to hear a piss story?"
You want to hear a piss story?
Well, friggin', this was probably like the seventh, eighth grade, and my dog Ben was having like a birthday party with like everybody over, like all the dudes. It was just like a sleepover. We was playing mad video games, playing FIFA, we were playing all the good games. Friggin', he had a big ass house too, like that shit was lit. But so we get to the crib, we sleep over, cool, have a great time. Woke up the next day, I get to school, and everybody's pressing me. They was like, "Yo, did you do the bag?" I'm like, "What? Did you do the bag? We know it was you." I'm like, "Whoa." Whoa, I did not. What bag are you talking about? Whatever. Ben ends up pressing me later on. He's like, "Bro, that wasn't fucking cool, bro. Who pees in a bag and just ties it up and puts it underneath someone's couch?" Till this day, they think I peed under the couch. Somebody at that birthday party peed in a Topps bag, tied it up, and put it underneath the couch.
Oh my God.
Somebody's a demon.
John. He got them demons in his brain. You just missed a better piss story than probably ours.
The piss story?
Not our piss story. Yeah.
To this day, I could see like the disappointment in his parents' face whenever I come over. Like they genuinely believe that it was me.
Keeping it warm.
God damn, dude.
I wouldn't do that.
A
I'm
Topps
civilized.
bag of all things.
I was saying,
you know?
just like I was saying earlier, I'm civilized.
Yeah. You pee in a Walmart bag. That's facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't no Tops.
No. We don't do plastic bags. Paper bags only.
Oh, that's gonna seep. That's gonna seep right through the bag.
Gonna have
But
it
it's
dripping
good
through the
for the
bottom.
environment. That's the main thing. It's all about the bigger picture, man.
Oh my God, John, I thought you quit nicotine.
Yeah.
Me too.
Funny enough, when you guys were up here in Cleveland, as soon as we all went home, this motherfucker started again.
No, I stopped. I stopped for like 4 months, and then I picked it back up again. But I'm quitting. So these are only half. So they're not 5%. They're 2.5.
What do you got?
So I've owned for a few months.
What do you got?
What do you mean what I got? I got Hyde.
Oh, a Hyde IQ.
Yes. Actually.
That's the
I remember
move
I
right there.
did.
Yes. Mike got
We
them.
still got
Apparently
'em.
They still like half Nick ones. So
Pies are cool. That mango flavor went off.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie.
I just can't do mango no more. It just
Banana ice.
the banana ice. That one's fire. Yeah, that's fire.
Blue raspberry now. I got a blue ras.
Oh, did you hear about no work tomorrow?
What?
Yeah.
Shut up. No way.
Apollo
Yo,
got the noti.
let's go. Thank God.
No work tomorrow, boys. We don't gotta go into Amazon.
Wait, we're D shift?
I don't know. I don't know what shift we are.
Oh, yeah, they just canceled shifts for the rest of the night.
Oh, it's just for the rest of the night.
Looking
My
at it.
fault.
Wait, hold on.
My fault.
It says we will reevaluate at 4 a.m. to see if B shift will also be canceled or delayed. I think we're B
So
shift.
we must be the
We're B shift. We come in at
I don't-
9:30. That's the second earliest, I think.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's okay. I'll take that. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed.
Process. It's a process though.
Hold up. Let me send a message real quick. Elon, I know you're listening. I know you're listening to my podcast right now to see if we're talking about your top secret stuff. Okay?
I was about to say, you better not talk back to him. He's gonna fire you over Twitter.
On Musk.
Yeah. The blue check mark guy.
Did I tell you how I got in trouble my first week for sending him my mixtape?
Send in Elon Musk.
I emailed it to him.
Got in trouble for that?
It was like my first week.
Was it through your
and
work
I-
email?
Huh?
Was it through your
Yeah, it
work
was my
email?
work.
Oh,
I was just like, I sent a message. I was like, hey, bro, I know you're going through it a lot with Grimes and everything. Here's some banger tunes to help you get over, like, your breakup. I know you like EDM, so I sent.
Did he reply at least?
Nah, he didn't reply. I just got a message saying, stop.
Please stop messaging me.
He replied
Stop
back, I don't know who the
soliciting.
fuck.
Oh my God.
Who knows? It might be on his plate. Maybe. I'm going to ask him.
He's probably bopping it right now. He just won't give you a shout out.
What'd you say?
He's probably bopping it right now, but just won't give you a shout out.
Yo, Mike.
Probably.
Do
Probably.
you want this?
What is that?
That's the
Mandalorian like wooden?
I don't know, man. I got a lot of shit around my room
That's what
right
I'm
now.
saying. I don't use it anymore, so I was just wondering.
What happened to your Kobe thing right there?
Dude, it fell off.
Oh, I can see where like
Yeah.
all the tape is still.
Yeah.
Are you gonna attempt to put it back up, or?
I don't know. I don't want to keep fucking up my wall. Because this is from
Damn,
multiple
dude.
times of doing it.
I was about to
Hit
say,
that wall with some
if
paint.
you keep putting it up, it covers up the fuck ups. So you just got to keep putting it up. And then
Oh, I put it in the basement. Yeah, that Kobe thing was sick though.
You got to bring KK over to paint that wall for you.
I can do it myself. I just gotta get the right paint. I might just repaint my whole room, honestly.
Go to Home
Man.
Depot. We got a great paint selection.
There you go.
Bim, bim, bim,
And a lot of
bim.
heroin.
You got to drive
Yeah,
to the one
yeah.
in Cleveland.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
Steel District. Oh my God, that just sounds terrible. It sounds
and
like a
managers
bad
that-
place.
And managers that fucking snort cocaine for their shifts.
I really do think he smokes it. He
Dun,
has
dun,
fun.
dun, 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 dun.
I just want to know what it would be like to ask like a coked out Home Depot employee where to find nails. like,
Oh,
like, how does that
Yeah.
experience go?
Not just an employee, it's the manager.
It's one of our ASMs.
Let me take a quick lap and find out for you.
yeah, it just sprints around the whole place in
Yeah.
like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You got to sprint after them to find them.
We can
Comes
always
back
tell
with
if
all
he's
the
actually-
nails.
All the nails. God damn.
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah.
File 10 is
You're
where
in
the
a-
nails are, boys.
Let's go. Okay, do you know what aisle the nails are? How good is your home? What?
Aisle 10.
This guy knows his stuff.
I worked in hardware. I don't currently.
Where are the
but
2x4s?
That is aisle 22.
This guy's good. This guy's good.
22 or 30, depending on.
He might be
the
better than
line.
KK. Do you use Milwaukee?
Do I use Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Even Milwaukee knife.
Okay, I do have a Milwaukee knife, but like power tools, I don't have any power tools.
Nah. Our one friend is obsessed with Milwaukee tools to the point
what-
where we got him a
what the-
Milwaukee shirt for his birthday.
I feel like I have to
You know
get
what the funny
KK
thing
some
is?
Milwaukee stuff for Christmas.
Yeah.
Does your friend shit on Ryobi?
Probably.
The hilarious thing is, Ryobi and Milwaukee are made by the exact same company.
Yeah, well, okay. I'll have to ask him next time and get a definite answer.
Exact same company.
What was it called again?
Ryobi.
Ryobi? Should we call him right now? Do you think he's up?
Who?
KK?
He probably is.
Should I just tell him I bought a Ryobi drill or something like that? See if he disses it.
Send like a screenshot of it. Be like, "Gotta get it." It's the best one on the market.
There's a Milwaukee pillow radio.
We actually have a Milwaukee radio back in our receiving department.
Really?
Yeah.
Answer your phone, Kai.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, buddy? I was looking at drills online. What was it called again? I forgot what the name was. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh yeah, it's a Ryobi drill.
Oh God. Oh no.
What?
Not a Ryobi.
Why not?
Just say the name out loud. And how do you honestly feel about it?
Ryobi? I thought they were pretty good.
Oh my God, he hates them.
I had one. I thought it was a piece of junk.
Piece of junk.
Yeah, no power, heavy, poor battery life.
Ask him what
Not
drill he should get,
Milwaukee.
or you should get.
Should I just get a Milwaukee? You think?
What
No,
are you gonna use
say
it
you're
for?
getting
How
a
much are
rigid.
you gonna use it?
I'm probably
Ask
gonna use
about
it for stuff around the house.
I mean, you're
DeWalt.
probably fine getting a Ryobi.
DeWalt.
Don't get a Ryobi.
I see
Get a
you're
DeWalt.
probably
Say
fine
I'm
getting a
getting a
Ryobi.
DeWalt.
I mean,
Oh, I'm fine
if
getting.
you're gonna
Okay.
use it a decent amount, get the cheaper Milwaukee one, like the compact brushless. But
What
I
a
mean,
hypocrite.
if you're not gonna use it for much or anything like crazy, a Ryobi's probably fine.
Oh, okay.
But,
Guess what? Ryobi
What?
and Milwaukee are the same maker.
Yeah, except one sucks and one's great.
All right. Well, I was funny because I saw that and I had to look it up. But yeah, yeah. But I think I am gonna grab a drill.
Yeah, I would say if you're not using it for much, a Ryobi's probably fine.
All right. Well, all right. Thanks, Kai.
We had a guy try and buy one and it caught on fire on him. Or it might have made it like 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't hold up for like, guys like us to beat on them and fucking drill hole saws with them all the time.
Oh. All right. Well, thanks, Kai. Now I got a decent
Yep.
feedback on it.
Fuck yeah, man.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
Alright, see you, buddy.
See ya.
Right now.
Unless she's watching, she would.
This guy.
Classic
Ryobi.
Oh.
Oh my god. I can hear him just like crying in the club right now because I want a Ryobi drill.
Right.
Oh man. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to show that to Nate and Teichman next time.
Oh, definitely.
I'll have to clip that. But yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what else. What else can we talk about?
Ooh.
Luke, literally, dude, you're speaking to the master of topics here.
Anybody other than John? That'd be nice.
We keep going about Ohio. I got a lot about Ohio.
Are we doing Ohio debate right now? Because I could kind of be
It's
a
a
third
terrible-
party because I've been to both. So.
Ohio is a terrible place.
All right.
Ohio's a
New York versus
York,
Ohio
talk
right now.
all their shit about Ohio. Talk all your
bro.
shit.
We
However,
smoking on that Ohio.
we will
back.
spend way less to live here than you guys will.
That is
We're
facts, though.
saving money over here. Talk all your shit. We're saving money.
We're paying a lot.
Just money because there's nothing to do.
I don't give a fuck.
You'd save a lot of money if there's nothing to do.
Cost of living.
Oh,
It's cheaper though.
It is cheaper.
oh gosh.
The cost of living is very low when your city has 5 bars.
I will say though, Mount Vernon, 10 out of 10 on entertainment and things to do. I will say.
Mount Vernon?
Yep.
How high are you?
How high are you guys that you couldn't tell that was a joke?
Ohio does have fire museums.
Museums?
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, baby.
That is true.
It was pretty mid.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is
Yeah, you got Canton.
so much better. Canton is amazing.
When I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you know who I saw in there? Next to Snoop Dogg and Biggie? Fucking Big Sean.
What?
What?
That's
Big Sean.
disrespectful. That's
Next
disrespectful.
Snoop Dogg and Biggie. Right behind the Michael Jackson exhibit. It was crazy.
I noticed is that they kind of
Why the fuck don't they make their own goddamn hall?
Huh?
Yeah.
Fucking Big Sean has to come into the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, see, when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I noticed that like there obviously rock and roll doesn't have a lot of black artists. The most notable being like Jimi Hendrix, Aretha Franklin, all them. I noticed that they listed all of them kind of clumped together.
Did they?
And it was
they do that.
And I was like,
jeez.
the whole thing was time period oriented until
Right.
that section where it went from Jimi Hendrix, Aretha Franklin, NWA, and then they threw an Eminem somewhere. I don't even know where
They didn't put BB King in there?
BB King was in there, yeah.
Fuck
But
yeah.
it was just on that one small section, and then back to just a bunch of white.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of like corporations and stuff do, like to make it. It's equivalent to the I'm not racist. I got a black friend.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's like, you know what I mean? And it's just like the least like culture, like black friend, or like
Yo, did you see the Grammy nominations for Album of the Year? They put Jack
No.
Harlow on that shit.
I mean, there weren't many albums this year to begin with.
Really? You think so? I think this is one
On
of the
that
better.
caliber, on Grammy caliber, at least.
Yeah, but like this is all mainstream type of hip hop. I'm talking like, not like they're not like underground rappers or anything. They're well-known artists, but like I feel like they would deserve that more than like a Jack Harlow track. Where like
Oh, that Jack Harlow album was terrible.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
It wasn't that good. It was a mediocre Drake album to me. I fuck with Jack Harlow, his music, but like the new album was kind of like it was just like it sounded a lot like Drake.
Yeah, I could see that.
No shade or nothing.
She supports the LGBT.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the account where it just.
Harlow.
Yeah. So like, where is it? Oh yeah, DJ Khaled's album got nominated for a Grammy.
Did. That's to get nominated for a Grammy, you need at least 200,000 album sales, pretty much.
Lizzo was nominated
No.
for best song, I think.
Oh, I don't. Oh, really?
Somehow.
Her song did get pretty popular though, off of like TikTok and shit. But like
Lizzo's pop.
Lizzo's popping.
Yeah, she's popping. I don't mind Lizzo's music. Like it's dope. It reminds me of like, it's like a modern swing music.
Yeah.
Like dun, 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 that. What is it? I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy,
yeah, that one.
I got just a human in me. Come on. That should go crazy.
I don't know. I can't get into it. Lizzo.
And then it was Future, with his album, and then Jack Harlow. But they did have Pusha T and Kendrick in there though. Those are like
I think
the
Kendrick's
two.
taking it.
Kendrick's gotta take it.
This is the thing. I think either Kendrick or I don't think Pusha's gonna take it. I think the only reason why I think Pusha isn't gonna take it is because if Pusha wins a Grammy, Kanye wins a Grammy, and then no way they doing that.
Yeah.
No way they're doing that. So they going. I think it's gonna be between Jack Harlow and Kendrick Lamar, and we just gotta pray that Jack Harlow doesn't win, because if Jack Harlow wins, he's gonna get Macklemore. Like that. Remember what happened when Macklemore beat Good Kid, Mad City? We never heard from him again. That man got canceled off the face of the earth.
I think we all know that Jack Harlow is gonna win.
Think so?
I really believe that Jack Harlow is gonna win. He's been so popular.
And if he wins, it'll be the worst business move he ever made.
For sure.
I'd give it back.
I'd give it back.
I mean, if you beat any of Kendrick Lamar's albums.
No, lyrically speaking, no. Jack Harlow and Kendrick Lamar are on two completely separate levels.
I feel like,
popularity matters. That's why Kanye.
Yeah, that's why a lot of rappers hate the Grammys. It's because they give it to the most mainstream.
Exactly.
It's a popularity contest.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you who should win Best Song though. Olivia Rodrigo. I will die on that hill. Olivia Rodrigo should win Best Song.
Didn't she win last year?
Did she win last year?
What song?
Because I haven't heard anything from her in a while. Like any really popular one. Was it like Driver's License?
Good for you. You're all happy and healthy. All that bullshit. Was that what she won last year?
I thought it was earlier this year.
That's what I thought too. But if she hadn't won on that song yet, she should win. That is the.
Oh, that good.
She was a nominee last year.
Oh, okay.
That is so.
You know who's also going to win some awards this year? My boy Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny's winning some awards this year.
Bad Bunny should get some. I'll say I was never a fan of Bad Bunny. Boy, did he put out some shit this year. He's got some heat. I rock with Bad Bunny. He's got some heat. Bad Bunny got some heat.
And he has like a 90-10 deal with his record label, which is insane.
Really?
Like the only better deal than that was Frank Ocean's. Yeah, no, like he makes 90% of his money. That's why he's rich. He's one of the richest artists right now because he just makes all of his money from his shows, merch, everything. The label only gets 10 to 20% of that.
That's crazy.
Which normally is around. Like some artists be signed to like some 20-80 deals. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
People be getting.
I don't know. A lot of these labels just seem kind of like a joke. It seems just more worth it to do your own thing.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Or have connections with people who are like deep in the industry who just don't have any monetary ties to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it goes usually. I mean, connections are huge in music. Big part of like what makes you become bigger and bigger. But
because there's so much talent out there. Like there's just, I mean, realistically speaking, guys like Travis Scott are easily replaceable.
Right.
So those connections do matter. Who is going to replace Travis Scott?
Yeah.
You think he fell off?
Well, is the answer.
What?
I don't think Travis Scott's replaceable. I think Travis, he got his.
Dude, anyone can hold a
I was gonna
concert
say
for like 12 people. It's not that hard.
Travis is locked in.
Yeah, Travis definitely has his own flow to him.
He has his own flow to him, and he draws inspiration from other greats. Like when it comes to like humming, he has a lot of like the humming and the harmony aspects that Kid Cudi used to do. You know? And then he also has like the new age auto tune sounds. And when you listen to like the early Travis Scott, like Beeves in the Trap, like
yeah,
But you could say that about any artist though. Like they all have those early inspirations. They've all got that harmony. Most of them now do have.
But he
that
has his own
auto-tune,
touch to it though.
What's up?
But he has his own he makes it his own.
So does every
With
other
Travis,
To be at the level
the-
Travis Scott, you have to make it your own. You can't sound like directly like everyone else.
yeah,
But everyone will have that inspiration because they got into the game somehow. Everyone has the same things because eventually you run out of different chords to put together. You run out of different beats to put together. It will eventually sound similar to 20% of all songs ever created.
Right.
It's just when you hit and who you know and how to get that all released.
That's a big part. Yeah, I feel like a lot of like mostly like SoundCloud rappers and whatnot, and just rappers in general, like usually collaborate with others, and that kind of helps build their audience more and more. But that's the way it works in music, you know. You just got to know people, and then they'll pass that on, and just a chain effect.
Right. You're exactly
yeah,
right.
you got a network.
Right.
You got a network.
Music and like the actual like business where like business majors and whatnot for college, like a lot of how you progress in your career is who you know. It's not necessarily what you can do. Obviously,
Right.
you have to be good. You have to know your shit. But you know, if you know higher ups, if you know the right people, your career is gonna skyrocket compared to someone who is just as talented and just doesn't know the people.
Not what you know, it's
Who you know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's my one thing with music is like, because a lot of times, yeah, like we were saying, it is because like who you know and whatnot. So like, I try not to like compare like artists that are out of different genres. Like I wouldn't compare someone like Travis Scott to someone who's to like a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I would never compare them. I'd kind of just take the music for what it is. Like I would, like someone I would compare Travis Scott to is someone like Lil Uzi or like Trippie Redd or like
Yeah, rap has
just
kind of
around
grown
like that
into like subgenres too. Like rap is like
subgenre.
yeah.
Just like every other genre, it grows into like different subgenres and of stuff. Like there's things hyperpop is a thing now.
Hyperpop?
Like yeah, hyperpop.
What's
My
that?
boys, it's just like fast pace EDM, but like a little bit of punk. It's like punk EDM. It's dope. I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, I
It's
feel like
cool.
I could never like I don't know. I'm the type of person that could like listen to music of like any genre and just be like, oh, I could find at least one song in here that I think I like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm similar
Yeah.
to you in that sense. I
Yeah.
can find some music in any genre that.
Like I never thought I would be into like funk music, you know, until we all like funk / like jam band type of shit. I never thought I'd be into that reggae too. I didn't think I'd be into reggae, but there you got.
It's really funny because rock and roll. My favorite genre is rock and roll. It's like 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Like
music.
the classic rock.
Classic rock. I fucking love that shit. But it's funny to see how when you span more into the 80s and the 90s, how that just kind of shifts off.
It had an electric more of like a
disco.
Mm-hmm.
Disco, electric, metal. All those are now different genres, but back when it was first starting, they're not different genres. We're kind of seeing something similar now with rap. You've got your lyrical rappers, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You could make an argument for Eminem now. He's a little outdated, but still Eminem. Then you got your rappers that very much use they're heavy with their beats, they're heavy with their auto-tune.
Trap music.
Trap music. So trap rap is starting to become its own genre. And so these two times R&B was rap. And now it's kind of moving into its own thing. It's like soul versus rock and roll, and trap, or rather R&B, is to rap.
When do you think that first started, though? When do you think rap was like what in your opinion? In the 80s?
Late 80s.
Early 80s.
I'm talking about now. It's more mainstream now than ever, I think.
Well,
When
okay,
it became
NWA. NWA was started the popularity, because you can't define on when it actually started. Because you got guys in the 60s and 70s who are producing rap music, but it's not really rap that we know today. But it's still technically rap.
Yeah. I mean, NWA produced a lot of rap is what we know as rap today, but also their media attention, and most of it was, at least from the media perspective, it was negative attention. But they took it and ran with it, and it became. Now I think hip hop as an entire genre has surpassed country as America's most listened to genre of music.
Yeah, very much so.
You know, I have like I like to say that so like NWA definitely made hip hop like more poppin'. Like they pioneered it. Like they made it cool for it to be like played around everywhere. Like people's white moms were getting mad that their kids were listening to NWA when they were like dropping and whatnot. Dope. But like I feel like rap really became a thing when like rappers really became like popping, when rappers started selling out arenas. And how they started selling out arenas was featuring artists, like started doing things like features with like singing and whatnot. Like, hold on 1 second, I think my Twitch is playing. 1 second.
No problem.
Boom, boom. All right, but yeah, rap. You know who's responsible for making rap mainstream? Not solely responsible, but has a lot of influence that people don't talk about. LL Cool J.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's not the best rapper in the world, but that man was making pop hits. Like that man was getting played everywhere, and he made rap for everybody. Like kids could listen to LL Cool J. Like parents were listening to LL Cool J in the car. People like him, or like even like in the early 2000s, like if you want to put in like Andre 3000, like one of the greatest of all time, that like really made it like poppin'. And then after that, rappers started selling out arenas, like Madison Square Garden, you know, like on the regular, you know, like you got people like Gator that's selling out arenas now. And I feel like that's all because of like what you were saying before with music, you have to work with people and you have to connect with people. Once like rappers started connecting with singers, like it started getting popping and becoming mainstream. Like even Kendrick had to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, started singing. Like he didn't start singing, but he had features that definitely helped boost his career for sure.
That's what Biggie was known for too. His like female backups, like that's what Biggie was known for too. Is more of his female backup is more pop sort of rap, sort of like beat to it, I'd say. But I got a game for all four of yous right here. Yeah. So I got a little article here from about a year ago about the top 10 most popular music genres. I know you can kind of see my screen, so I'm gonna kind of hide it. But yeah. If you can guess, we'll go from the bottom. We'll go with number 10. What do you think number 10 is?
Is this for like the whole world or for the U.S.?
For the U.S.
Most popular genre?
Hold up. Let me make sure that this is like at least like North American.
I'll say if we're going the world, we're fucked.
It's very different.
We're going to Russia. EDM, baby.
Russian EDM.
Yeah, if we're doing this over in Europe, EDM's gonna be bumping at like number 2 or 1 over there.
All right, we'll go to a different one because I think that one was like most of the population. But these are distribution of stream music consumption in the United States in 2021. So okay, so I actually do have a list. Let me expand it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's actually 11 here. So this is all U.S. based, and the last place is 0.8% of this music is streamed last year. I'll give you a
Who's
hint.
going first?
I'll give you a hint. It is a little older.
I'm
With the
gonna give you my
Blues.
yes. I'm gonna say blues.
Blues.
I'm gonna guess bluegrass.
Bluegrass. Go a little.
I'm gonna say-
Broaden your horizons. Don't go so specific.
I'm gonna say metal.
Folk.
Folk. And you said metal.
Yeah.
I think John and Ben are the closest. It's jazz. So like kind of.
Really?
Yeah. 0.8%.
Jazz is a more formal blues.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I actually thought jazz might have been a bit more popular.
You'd think so.
That's very interesting because there's been a lot of modern jazz that is.
That's pretty good.
fucking-
Yeah.
Shout out Eddie Beck.
Yeah, like where
Yeah.
like where me and John are.
Pi-
Me and John's hometown. There's always a jazz and blues festival every year, and it's super popular. So
Pioneers. Yeah.
considering how
Yeah.
low that percentage is a bit shocking.
This is also streams too, so you have to take into account. Like I don't think like grandma
Good point.
who has like jazz, streaming this on Spotify right now. She's probably pulling
Yeah,
up the
grandma's
vinyls.
listening to that shit on her 45.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, we got that one.
So this next one is 0.9%, so it just beat it out, and this is also older.
This one's 0.9%.
Mm-hmm.
Blues.
I will say blues is not in here again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say soul.
I'm gonna say disco.
Eddie, what'd you say?
Disco.
I said blue, but I was wrong.
Oh yeah, you can guess again. I'll just say that's not
Oh,
on there again.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I will do. I'm gonna go with metal again.
No, it's classical.
Oh,
When you say a bit older,
how is classical
I
more
mean,
popular?
if I gave you,
More
this
than
is a lot older, you're gonna get
People
classical.
be banging.
Yeah, no one's trapping a Beethoven right now.
Not one person.
I don't know, man. That shit's pretty hot.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. And then he went, no. That was hard.
Oh,
Oh, just, yeah.
When the beat.
Oh, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's sick.
when the timpani kicks in.
All right, so the next one's 1.2%. This isn't like a main genre. Well, I guess it is kind of, but you wouldn't think of it as a genre of music. It's kind of targeted to one audience.
Around what is the age of that audience?
I'm not saying anything else.
1.2%.
Yes. You can play along in the chat too as well if you'd like. Apollo Loco 9 says Eddie loves Macklemore.
Yo, man, Macklemore, one of the greatest rappers. Nah, let me chill.
1.2%.
We'll go crazy. Old Macklemore, SoundCloud, crazy.
I never listened to SoundCloud.
So
SoundCloud Macklemore.
what did you say about this? The 1.2 thing?
Yeah.
That it is targeting a specific audience in this genre.
I want to say, just because you won't say the demographic, I want to say gospel for some reason. I want to say gospel
you
music.
want to say gospel music?
Yes.
I don't want to say.
Music, that's a good.
That is a good guess. I never would have
Good
thought of
guess.
that. I'll go with the same thing.
I don't want.
I'll go
I
with
kind of want to
gospel.
say punk.
Dance.
It is children's music.
Okay.
That's broad. Oh, like children's music could be anything. Like I could drop a
there's
trap.
so many different-
Children.
But I
and,
feel like
at least like me personally, there's my children's music was my dad playing Beastie Boys in the car. Like that.
I'm
was my.
I think it's
children's music.
I think it's like the Wiggles or like that
The
Baby Shark
Wiggles,
stuff. I swear to God.
Or like
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
like that Baby Shark
Backyard.
stuff. That's
Uh,
that one video, Mike, that you showed me with that one like kid show doing the rap beats.
Oh.
Boop, 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 boop. Yo, that was
pretty fire, not gonna lie.
All right, next one is 1.7% of United States listens to this genre. And I'll say it's very It's very culture based rap. It's not rap. I don't know why I said rap, but it's not rap.
It's not rap.
No.
It's culture based.
Cause I always think of like rap. They're like, this is about the
Going
culture.
with,
But like,
going with
no.
reggae.
Reggae.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Americana.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'll go with
Culture
reggae.
based.
Yeah.
Soul.
Soul. Okay. Ben, what'd you say? Or are you still thinking?
I agreed. I was gonna say reggae as well.
Reggae. It's world music.
World
Sec-
music?
What?
What is that?
I feel
I
like
feel
it's.
like that's. I don't know. Like,
Let me look up the definition real quick. World
like those
music.
probably like those traditional songs like you'd hear in Avatar:
So-
The Last Airbender.
Yeah, so styles of music from non-Western countries, including quasi-traditional, intercultural, and traditional music.
I just looked up some world music artists. I don't know anybody.
Bro, you don't.
Oh, no.
yo, Taylor
Hey,
Swift.
Madonna.
Yo, Taylor
Kid-
Swift is not a world music artist.
Kid Cudi
Makes one world song.
This is my thing. What does Kid Cudi, Taylor Swift, and Elton John have in common to be a part of this genre?
I have no idea.
They're loved by the world. That's about their.
Yeah,
own
here's all these other world
Yeah.
songs, but you'll love Taylor Swift, Elton John.
I thought it was that's why I said like culture, because like usually like I'm thinking like African singers maybe like singing like some traditional
Yeah.
African songs or like from any country.
Why
The
Madonna
Chinese-
in here?
The Chinese.
Madonna.
Nubian-
Madonna's she makes world music.
Yeah,
She
I
be
don't know.
singing-
Might as well put Michael Jackson in there.
He probably is in world music, I would think. I mean, he has a couple of, like songs where it's like, you know, about the world and shit.
He's got
About the world and
Oh.
shit.
You know, we are the world. We are the
Of
children.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Or what's this next topic? Or this next
I like how you said that, Mike.
next
You
topic.
should get that shirt, InsideThePaintShop.com, where you can get all of our official merch for our basketball sit. Look at that.
Right there
Yeah.
on my screen.
Luke, when are we doing another Inside the Paint podcast?
That'll be announced later, probably when we're getting done, because I still haven't figured it out yet. Okay. Yeah, the next one is a 1.8, and I know this genre a lot, and not for a good reason. Eddie might not know this. You guys might. So I'll give him a different hint if I could think of one. It was already said in your guys' guesses.
I'm gonna
Oh.
say metal.
Metal, okay.
I'm gonna
Oh.
say metal.
I'm gonna say country.
Okay. Eddie, what'd you say?
I said punk, but I think punk is higher up, honestly.
Punk, okay. Ben, what'd you say?
The only thing I can really think of being said that wasn't like confirmed was metal, so I'm gonna go with that as well.
It's gospel music.
Oh,
Fuck! I already gospel.
All right.
Yeah, damn.
Gospel's fire.
Not
Gospel is a
traditional
lot higher
gospel.
up than I thought it would be.
Not traditional gospel, nah. Like you got to go to like a Baptist church type shit.
See, I will
It'd be
say
lit in there.
some of our live Nazarene stuff, the beats were kind of nice. The song was trash, but like, in my opinion, they weren't
The
really.
overall harmony was pretty chill.
Yeah.
In terms of like gospel music, there was
It says
one time
Christian / gospel, so I don't know if they're going with the new age sort of church music or like traditional. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
go to
it's
a
all
Baptist-
of it.
Belly
There
rocking.
was, there was one time back in high school, we were lifting football team workout,
I'm
and
gonna grab a water
some
real
people
quick.
were complaining about my strength coach's music selection for that day. He said, "Okay, you guys want to complain about my music? Fine." Turned on children gospel for the remainder of the workout.
Damn, that's ass. But this one jumps up to 3.5%. So this is more popular, that you guys would know. I'll let you guys get a guess in now, and I'll just tell Mike when he gets back. But 3.5% R&B.
I'm gonna say R&B.
What number are we at?
This is 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. This is the 6th most popular or distribution of stream music consumption. So 3.5 people or of the United States streams this music.
Shows R&B already. I'll choose. I think more than 3.5 listen to R&B.
I'm gonna say new metal.
New metal? I will say this: the rest of these genres are not as specific. They're more broad.
Rock.
Rock.
Is like
go with
number-
rock.
Rock's gonna be top 3 easy. How broad that term is.
I'm going with R&B. That's a crazy ass guess, but I'm going with R&B.
All right, Ben.
If not new metal, then I'm gonna go trap.
It's not gonna get that specific.
Fuck. God damn it. Then I pass for this round then.
He
All right.
passes. He's too stupid.
All right. Well, it's EDM music, dance/electric music.
That was a good.
I would
have said
have up
EDM.
there.
You would think, yeah, but there's actually one that's surprisingly the next one higher up. That is surprising that EDM isn't played more than this. That's probably gonna be your hint for the next one.
And you said that this one, as well as the rest of them, are going to be more broad.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say to this one I will say metal.
Well, hold on. I don't want to keep losing track. I need to have Mike here before. But what was your guess for it, John?
I said metal.
Metal. Okay. All right. Now I know.
For this one.
But yeah, dude, I'm
And
surprised.
we're at number 5.
We are gonna do number 5. Yeah, after Mike. Mike's gonna still guess 6. You guys just guessed it.
Out of respect for Bad Bunny, Hispanic music.
All right.
Bad Bunny.
What percentage is 5 at?
5's at 6.1.
Not carrying, boy. He going off. You said 5 point what?
6.1 is for number 5.
Bad Bunny like a good 3.5 in the U.S.
Are you just saying Bad Bunny as in general, or are you just saying like his type of music?
Bad Bunny
is genre.
Is that guy? He's that guy.
That guy,
him.
he's that boy.
He's him. That's him.
He's him. He's him. He got it.
All right. So what genre of music does Bad Bunny do? Would you say like Latin stuff?
Yeah, I'd say Latin.
Or like
Look at
EDM?
it in Latin.
I thought he was a DJ because I don't know. I know he's Spanish and a DJ, so I didn't know which one he did. Or at least I thought he was a DJ.
Yeah.
Mr. Mike.
All right. He made a
I have
sandwich
returned.
too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I already told them the percentage for number 5. You're on number 6, so it's 3.5%. And what was the hint that I gave out? I forgot.
It wasn't a. It was a more broad topic. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's so the rest of these, the list going forth is just broader like genres of music.
Okay.
But this one does have a little bit of it's a little bit more specific, but it's still pretty broad.
A little more specific.
I said like,
What's the percentage?
3.5.
3.5.
wait, it's only 3.5?
Yeah. The one that you already guessed before, not the one that you just guessed on. Not number 5 is 6.1. Number 6 is 3.5.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say folk.
Folk? It's actually electric, like EDM.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then they already put their guesses in, I think. but 6.1% for number 5. And this actually, the hint was that this surprises me that it gets more than EDM here.
I said metal. I think you said metal.
I said Latin. Just because Bad Bunny be going off. Bad Bunny's getting played in everyone's household right now. I feel like more than EDM.
I'm gonna say funk.
Ben, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
Metal.
Okay. It's Latin.
Let's go.
Latin.
Run me my money.
You got it.
Nice. All right. Next one jumps to 7.9%.
This is number 4.
I
right?
don't think I'm. Yes, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna give you any more hints because now it's so broad that you could get the genre.
Country.
Yeah, we done guessed.
No, wait.
You said what?
Country.
Country?
'Cause I'm thinking
I say-
rock, rap, and pop.
Yeah, you're right.
Country. I'm guessing country.
Yeah, considering what the
I
top
put
3
pop.
could be.
I say pop.
Pop. Okay.
No, country.
I'm gonna roll with
Pop
John
is
on this one. I
country.
think country.
It is country. Everyone's back tied at 1.
There we go.
Then the next one is 13.3%.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna hate myself for saying
This one's rock.
But I'm gonna say this one's rock and roll.
I know what
I think
Easily pop.
because what genres do we have left? We got rap, we got rock, we got pop.
And that's it. This is number 3.
I feel like pop is dying. Like pop used to be number 1, but I feel like it's dying. Pop.
Taylor Swift, Rodrigo. Oh my God.
Yeah,
No.
I go with pop on this one.
It is pop.
Let's go.
Damn.
Pop's 3rd?
It is 13.3%.
Easily rock and roll.
Next
Number
one
2 is rock and roll.
is 17%.
Rock and roll.
That was rock.
Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with rock.
Luke, I can see it on all over your face, Luke. It ain't rock, is it?
Well, I'll say the next one only contributes. It is hip hop.
Okay,
Wait,
hip-hop, rap,
17% one is?
Yeah, second.
Yeah. So rap.
Hip hop.
Nah,
So number one
it's
is
first.
rock?
No, it was rock. It was rock.
I was gonna
Yeah,
I'm
say-
like, yo.
I just
Why?
wanted to see everyone's reaction and see if hip hop was placed second, since if we were just talking about how mainstream it was. But nah,
You slide dog.
rock is 17%, and can you actually guess hip hop's first place percentage?
Wait, what was the second
43.
place?
0.5.
Second place was rock with 17%.
I'm gonna say 30%.
42.
I say. You said 30. I say 31.
Fuck you.
Saying 43.5.
I said
Oh
Nah,
my god, you guys were so fucking close. It was 29.9.
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
right there.
Yeah. I really thought Eddie was gonna like pull a Prices Right and like really go down like a cent lower, or a cent higher or something like that. But yeah, 29.9%.
Holy shit.
This was in January of 2022.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a good little
Which-
segment. That was fun.
Yeah.
Shout out
Indeed.
Now, just for an extra bonus question, can you guess who the most popular artist in the United States is as of 2000? I guess it's gonna be 21 since they already
Drake.
have the full.
Drake.
Probably
Bad
Drake, yeah.
I'm
Bad
guessing it would
Bunny.
be the Artist 100 on Billboard. All right, who'd you say? Oh,
Drake.
Drake.
it's Mike. What'd you say?
Drake.
It's Taylor Swift.
We were pretty off.
Bill?
In terms of
Oh wait,
okay,
hold up.
right now, yes, because of her
Yeah,
new
yeah,
album. but
yeah.
In terms of overall popularity, it's still
My bad.
Drake.
Let me look up 2021. All right, Yeah, it's Drake.
No fucking way.
Do you think you can guess top 3? I'll give you.
I'm gonna say Drake, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, and Eminem. Those are my
Of
top
last
3.
year?
Of last year, yep.
Drake?
Drake? He stole my whole fucking flow.
Just think about who was popular last year. What were the hits?
I'd say Drake, Kanye West, and
Kind of regretting my decision on saying Eminem.
I was about, you're a little too biased in that one. I'm gonna,
Obviously, Drake's obviously.
Drake is number
I'm
1,
saying
but you're
Olivia
guessing 2 and
Rodrigo.
3.
I'll take Kanye.
Wait, what'd you say?
Olivia Rodrigo and Kanye.
Okay.
and then number 3. Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
All right.
Mike and Eddy with the homer picks.
I definitely think Taylor Swift is still up there, so I'm gonna go with Taylor Swift. I'm gonna say Ed Sheeran for the 3rd.
My boy.
What
All
a
right.
guy.
So it's Drake, Olivia Rodrigo,
Oh, I was gonna guess her.
and The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
What?
He released.
'Cause
He
that
released
Blinding Light song.
that. Yeah, he just released like.
That album was pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
that.
not a huge Weeknd album was fire. I mean, I wouldn't even say that. I'm not a huge fan, but I love all of his music.
Yeah. Then it was Justin Bieber 4, Doja Cat 5.
I was gonna throw Doja Cat on there. Actually.
Do you guess where DaBaby was? He's between 1 and 10.
I'm gonna
9.
guess 9.
8.
7.
7.
Damn.
Damn, Ben knows
Damn it.
his music.
Yeah.
He's just making guesses.
I'm guessing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's it. And then I don't know. Let's say some notables. Lil Baby was 8. BTS was 11. Surprisingly, I didn't think they would be that high up. Ed
Where's
Sheeran.
that?
Ed Sheeran was 18.
18.
Where was Eminem?
Oh,
Where was
yeah,
Eminem?
where was Eminem? Just out of curiosity.
Bad Bunny was 33.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, okay. I'm just listing out everyone who said it, who said their own thing. I don't see Eminem.
What the fuck?
Hold on, let me do a control find here just to double check. Yeah, there's no matches, so there's no list of Eminem in top 50.
What has Eminem been doing? Has he dropped anything?
Did he drop that one album? Yeah, Music to Be Murdered by.
Dropped a very
That
it
awfully
had
hot
Matt on it,
coffee
which is
pot.
One of the most streamed songs of all time.
That was in 19 though, right?
That was in 2021.
Are you sure?
2021.
No, because Mike Pence was on. He was mentioning Mike Pence as the vice president. That was before.
It released in 2020.
Okay.
Which one though?
Music to Be Murdered by.
Side 1 or side rather A or B?
It's just a deluxe album, John. Everyone does deluxe albums like the year
But
after.
that's a different album though. That was
Yeah.
the whole point of it.
There's no good songs then apparently on there.
You're fucked in the head.
I mean, I'm
This might be beef with Eminem. I like him. He's a GOAT. He will forever be a
He
GOAT.
is the
One of the
GOAT.
greatest rappers, greatest lyricists of all time. But I
Correct.
feel like Eminem's decline happened because of, how do I say this without starting beef with another artist in the future? It happened when you angry rap, when angry rap became a thing on YouTube and certain artists were
All right, he's
dropping.
talking about X. He's talking about X.
No.
Angry
I'm not
rappers.
talking about X. I'm talking about before that. Like rappers who would just get on the song and just like complain about shit. Like
like starting to try
like Hops-
like beef, like they're trying, like they're trying to start shit.
but like it got to a point where like Hobson, it was just like, dang, bro, can you like write about something else other than like what you hate about everything. You know, and rappers started dropping stuff like you get like that Good Kid, Mad City, and you get like that J. Cole, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell a story about my grittiness. But Eminem was more like going the same route he was going back in the 90s when he was like pretty much fuck everybody. I'm gonna drop a bunch of crazy wild bars, not as wild as before, because it's 2022. We can't say stuff like that now. But it's a different time.
Right.
But I feel like that kind of helped with his downfall a lot, because after like those artists started to fall off, like I feel like people just didn't want to hear like rappers mad at the world. They wanted to hear rappers' feelings. You know what I mean? Like people pull up quotes from rappers from like people like Juice WRLD, where he's talking about like his actual how he feels towards something versus like how he reacts to something.
But Juice WRLD never got to that point until he had died. Nobody was doing that when he was alive.
But also,
Juice WRLD,
when it comes to like
just an example. And people were doing that with Juice WRLD, but like that there wasn't like Juice WRLD was just an example. Like there's other artists like that I listed, like the Kendrick Lamar, that hopped in the game and started talking about how he feels towards situations rather than like being like, you know what I mean? Like Eminem comes off a little aggressive, and like I said, he's the GOAT. He's a GOAT forever. Like he's, you know what I mean? Like I would never discredit him for that, but I feel like people don't want to like hear. And then when he started beefing with MGK, that was just like, why even beef with MGK?
He's so below you. Like what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. That's like me going outside and picking on a 10-year-old kid waiting for the bus.
Yes, exactly.
Because he was looking at me the wrong way. So I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm just gonna fuck. Like
no, but when
that was
it comes to like artists falling off, and like in Eminem's case, and a lot of rappers who did not die, like I feel like we idolize hip hop artists who died super young, and not appreciate the ones who are still alive. But also like when they're younger, they're trying to innovate. They're trying to stay at the top because they haven't cemented themselves as a great. Eminem has cemented himself as a great. People like Ice Cube, people like 50, like they are some of the greatest who ever lived. And now they're just creating the music for the fun of it. They're not doing it to be this new innovative person. They're not doing
Snoop
it
Dogg,
to
definitely. Snoop Dogg
audience.
just hops on anything.
I wouldn't even say like Eminem fell off. Like people
He's
like a lot of the old heads, they don't fall off. They fall off. They just like have like they have their core fan bases. Yeah, they have like new fan bases, but it's just like the youth just wants to hear something different.
Well,
you know,
that's exactly the case though, Eddie. Is that
the case?
You know, Eminem back in like the early and somewhat the mid 2000s, he had this fan base, and now he still has that. But now you're
that's
guys like us.
We're getting older, pretty much.
we're
that's what I was saying. He didn't fall off. He just matured.
Early 20s, and Eminem just isn't relevant to us anymore. What he's talking about, what he's rapping about, he's just not relevant. What I and you can appreciate even now, the lyricism of Eminem, he is just not relevant anymore. And that's where it all comes from. That's why Kanye is always in the media. He's a relevant person who's doing some really fucked up shit, and people want to see that. Okay, well, I want to see Kanye's downfall, but he has yet to fall. Same with Eminem. Eminem produced the album in, 2017, 16? Revival, which flopped like hell, but it was still one of the most heavily streamed albums in rap history. Like, Eminem has that platform that he can build off of and bounce off of. There's nothing that can compete with that. The only person I can even remotely put into that category is Drake in terms of popularity.
I'd put Drake and
Kanye
West.
And still bounce off of it.
I'd put Kanye West up there.
I would say Kanye West too. If he put out an album right now, people are going to listen to that album.
Yeah, the thing with Kanye, this is my thing with artists in general. Like, there's certain artists that are bigger than the music.
Yes.
You know, or to at least their fans see them as bigger than the music. Like, for instance, Playboy Cardi, Exhibit A. Like, he's bigger than the music. The man he don't drop music. The man doesn't drop music, but people are begging for a Playboy Cardi album. And when he drops it, he still has those fans at his shows, whether or not it's a trash album or not. It's just more about, like, I guess, what you bring to the table as far as culture-wise, which Eminem brings a lot to the table culture-wise. He's brought a lot to the table. Kanye has brought, out of all the rappers in the game, I feel like Kanye has brought the most culture-wise. Like, let's forget about what happened this year. And, like, let's talk about before 2020. He's brought more culture-wise to people's just, like, lives in general, to where he's considered bigger than music. Like, nobody was rocking the pink polos popped up until Kanye started doing it. Those shades with that didn't have any glass in them, that just he started that. Friggin' all the ripped clothing made that pop in. Homeboy had people in Atlanta in 98-degree weather wearing leather pants.
Mm-hmm.
That there's nothing more. If that ain't inspirational, like, if that ain't like inspiration culture, he got it. Like, cause ain't no way I could convince somebody in 110-degree weather to put on a leather suit.
But if Kanye says that shit, you put that suit on.
On a leather suit.
You put Eminem in terms of best rapper of all time. Everything included: popularity, lyricism, beat tracks, everything. Who's your number one?
That's tough. My number one would probably be Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar, really?
Kendrick Lamar.
He's top 5 for me, but he's not top 3.
I think he's top 1.
Damn.
Top 2. There's me, of course. I'm number 1, and then there's Kendrick, and then there's.
Let's broaden this to, like, just top 3 like artists that you probably enjoy the most and that you think is, like, the most musically inclined, like, in creative sense, lyrically.
Are we going off of rappers purely, or are we going
any
off
genre? Let's go with any genre.
Any genre?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Luke. Okay.
I want to broaden this.
Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie, I say you go first.
I'm gonna do top 3 of any genre. I'm putting Kanye West up there.
Now, real quick, Eddie, are you listing them in any order?
No order specifically. It's tough because, like, when you start, like, because I wouldn't consider Kanye West to be one of the best rappers, but mostly because he has ghostwriters. He doesn't write his own stuff. I wouldn't consider him to be one of the best rappers, but I consider him to be one of the best, like, artists or album makers. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I'd put him up there. I'd put.
Who's your top 3?
Tough of any genre. I'd have to like, we'd have to break it down to a smaller genre to, like, if we could just rap and then, like, maybe move on to a different genre.
All right, well, I'll give you mine. I'd say Kendrick is up there still for me, just lyrically and storytelling throughout, like, any of his albums.
100%.
Pink Floyd is
Oh,
probably
yes,
number one for me.
Thank fuck.
Damn, and I did forget 3. But it's definitely Kendrick, Pink Floyd, and then somebody else. But Pink Floyd's probably one of the most creative bands I've probably listened to.
Very much so.
And, like, a different type of feeling, like they started off with, like, psychedelic rock, and they kind of went more spacey with it. You know what I'm saying? They kind of got more.
One of these days, that's actually a Pink Floyd song. One of these days, you and I should talk about Pink Floyd, because
we got to bring Mark. I mean, not Mark. Mark into that too. Mark would be cool.
Yes, sir.
And
his favorite.
One of his, and then Mike loves Pink Floyd too, so we could.
Yeah.
You should talk to him. You should talk to me. It's funny because that was the Roger Waters era of the psychedelic rock. That was where Sid Barrett, their guitarist,
Mm-hmm.
they started getting into all that psychedelic stuff. Songs like Echoes, songs like Fearless, Us and Them,
Just like
and
it's
then they started to get into David Gilmour, and that's when they started producing songs off of The Wall, as well as Wish You Were Here. Um, the song or the album that what's that song where he says "fuck you"? Um,
oh,
Division,
animals.
huh?
Wasn't it animals that he says fucking?
No. Animals is still under the well. Animals is technically under the David Gilmour era, but they weren't. David Gilmour and Roger Waters weren't feuding at that point. So it was Division Bell, where David Gilmour says, in essence, he doesn't specifically say this, but he, in essence, says, "Fuck you, Roger Waters," which was pretty funny.
But yeah, like just the whole story with like each album and how it has like its own like sort of like I don't know history behind it, which was pretty cool. Like Wish You Were Here, that whole thing, like that whole
Yeah,
story's sick. That's why I got
you
it tattooed because it's probably like one of my favorite. It is my favorite album of all time, obviously.
which were here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think I showed the since the last podcast. I did get a tattoo.
yeah, dude, look at that. That's fucking sick.
Nice.
Yeah. So
The
what I'm
kind
gonna
of
do with it is,
and it
so
represents.
it has the pyramid in the middle for Dark Side, and I was gonna do bricks behind it for the wall, and then like us like a little tiny pig like on one of the bricks for animals, and
Yeah,
then I might expand that so I can just get like a whole Pink Floyd like half sleeve.
that's
Mhm.
awesome that you love Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd's like a top 3 band of mine, dude.
Yeah, it's just creatively and how they write their music.
They were revolutionary.
First band
You
with
know,
surround sound, right? I think.
Yep. Yes.
you know, a band is underappreciated.
What's that?
Tell us.
Nickelback.
You know what? Hey, listen. Here's the thing. I fully agree with you.
Nickelback.
What anyone else says, I agree with you. They got some bangers out there.
Every album has at least 2 hits,
Yeah.
3 hits.
I will say they are very memed on.
You can't.
So is
You hear
their audience
when you
is the ones that are misjudged, and that's the problem.
when you hear "Hero" by Nickelback, tell me you don't feel like Tobey Maguire,
Like Bully Tobey Maguire or like
Shit.
normal Tobey?
like Spider-Man 3 Tobey Maguire.
Okay, yeah, Bully Maguire, yeah.
Like I
agree.
feel like Tobey Maguire with a little bit of Nick Cage when I listen to Nickelback. Not gonna-
Yeah, dude.
Now
I mean,
dig
I
on
will
the-
say they. Oh, now dig on this. Yo, I heard the new Black Panther movie was pretty good.
I didn't watch it yet.
Has anyone seen it? That could.
I
I
have.
haven't seen it. No.
Ben, you saw it, you said?
Yes.
How was it?
It was really good. It definitely a much different feel than the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
I personally liked it more than the first movie. It goes more in depth of the actions. It's not just what can happen within Wakanda, kind of like how the first movie was. It was more very centered around the workings of Wakanda. Now this brings in Namor and all the underwater stuff that he brings, but also the rest of the world. Like it is really good. And
I heard they kept it real comics.
They what?
They kept it real, like true to the comics with this movie.
In terms of like Namor and that whole underwater civilization.
Yeah.
That was very true to the comics, yes.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Well, if you don't mind, Luke, I actually have something to say.
Oh, okay.
So I have a question for you, Eddie, in terms of the, I guess, Black Panther movies.
hmm
I've heard quite a bit about the Black Panther movies, and obviously with the first movie centered around African culture and everything like that, a lot of I don't want to say extremists, but a lot of African or black people were saying, oh, white people can't enjoy this, white people can't do this, blah 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 blah. And I've heard very similar things with this new movie in terms of, hey, white people shouldn't buy tickets for this movie, at least in the theaters, until all the black people who want to see it. Because it's
where'd you hear this from?
it's
Heard that before, bro.
It's a lot of it, at least from what I've seen, a lot of it is on Twitter.
Yeah, it's social media. That's
Twitter. You can't like okay, there's one thing about Twitter. So I'm gonna put y'all onto some game. So there's something on Twitter called Black Twitter. And like we be going off, but we just be like it really it's just all jokes. Like no one means anything by it. Like no one, I don't think anyone seriously, like unless you're Dr. Umar himself, like no one's saying like, yo, like you can't watch that movie if you're white. Like I'll go see that shit with my white homies right now. You know, like I feel like Black Panther is, I feel like movies like that is made for everybody. Like a lot of people don't know much about the culture, you know, because like things like that weren't happening until recently, until people started pressing movie theaters and film companies about making like black centered movies. They was not doing it. Take Pixar, for example. Pixar is the king of pandering, not gonna lie. Like I appreciate it. It's cool that you're doing it now. You're making a movie for everybody now, but we all know why you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
No, but see, here's the thing, Eddie, is that I wholeheartedly agree with you. I don't mind if there's a black character in a movie that I like. Like that's awesome. And not even just one. I don't give a fuck how many there are.
Yeah, I feel like the media is like making it like so much that it matters. Like it shouldn't have to matter who's in a movie.
You know what I more than what you said?
That's what fucks up the movie. It'd be like forcing white people onto the movie. That's racist, right? You can't, whitewashing, you can't do that. Avatar: The Last Airbender, their live action movie, was whitewashed the whole thing, and that's fucked up. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Social justice, it just makes the movie bad.
One thing that I do hear a lot, like on social media and whatnot, is like one of the main comments is, for instance, I'm watching this series, the Lord of the Rings series. Fire. If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, I recommend you watch it. Fire. One of the main complaints in that Lord of the Rings series, why are the elves black?
Yes, I
like when remember when Donald Glover said that he wanted to be Spider-Man and everybody's and the N-word with the hard R underneath it, like I feel like that's like the main problem when it comes to like social media. Is just like we need to be able to have lead roles. Like we need to be able to have we need superheroes that don't have electric powers. Because look at black superheroes. Most of them got electric powers. They all got the same powers. You got Storm, you got Static Shock. Even Black Panther got electricity in his suit.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't get no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, even now that we're getting these roles, which I'm cool with. Black Panther, they did that perfectly. Like, no complaints on my end about that. That wasn't pandering. That was adding people in.
Yeah,
that was showing the culture, showing appreciation. Exactly. Unlike Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar's rough.
Here's the thing,
Pixar.
though, when it comes to because I love Lord of the Rings, and when it comes to Rings of Power, that show you're talking about, there's a black dwarf and there's a black elf. In the books, the author specifically states that all of those individuals are not black at all. They are white. They are, quote, of fair skin. That's racist. Now, mind you, this book was also written in the 1930s.
Yeah.
So to some extent you can understand, but when you're casting it nowadays,
yeah, I'm
gonna be completely honest. Those two black characters were some of my favorite characters in the entire series. They did their role perfectly, and I don't give a fuck if anyone says, I do not believe that they were casted specifically because of their skin color.
I don't think they were
because of their actor prowess.
Exactly, and that's the whole thing. Like I don't want
the role.
I don't want a movie about like I don't want to get a role because I'm black, or I don't want to do this because I'm black. That's like me getting the job because I'm black. You know what I mean? Like if I got the job, I'm black, and they wanted that one token black guy at the job so the company don't seem racist. Yeah, I got the job. Who celebrate? I'm getting paid, but like we all know why you did this.
Racist. Because it's just essentially saying that, hey, we need to have this lesser individual so that we can promote equality. That's not okay. That's racist.
Yeah.
Hire people best for the job, and that's exactly what they did with the power.
That's what I call. So there's two things that I call it. I call it, one of the main things is I call it accidental racism or unintentional racism. Like for instance, or I wouldn't even say accidental, but unintentional. Like for instance, an example would be when my community said we want to defund the police, or we want to end police brutality, and then they were like, okay, we'll cancel Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben's rice. Happy? You know what I mean? Not one person in the black community asked for Uncle Ben's rice or Aunt Jemima to be canceled because we got bigger problems than that.
Dude, I like Aunt Jemima too. That was some fire syrup.
I was genuinely upset when Aunt Jemima got taken. Even actually, the family was upset about it.
Dang.
Aunt Jemima's upset. They were like, "Why would you do that?" And they were like, "Oh, because it's racist. We can't do that." And they're like, "We're the family." Like
that was my aunt's name.
My aunt's name was Jemima. You just gonna take her off?
Yeah, that still doesn't make sense.
Why get rid of Aunt Jemima instead of making it her first name? Just call it Jemima. Because that was the problem. The aunt and the uncle, they just got rid of it as a whole.
Yeah. And the thing
why not just call it Better Daze?
They switched it to a white person because it's racist to have a black woman as the figure of a syrup company. They switched it to a white person.
Did they really?
How does that make sense?
Because that's not.
What's it called now?
Well, no, I don't think it's switched to a white person. I think it's just no. I'm about to look it up right now. And Jemima.
But it's so fucked. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
It's Pearl Milling Company, I think.
Pearl Mill. Yeah.
Here's a great example: The Little Mermaid. The live-action Little Mermaid is casted by a black woman.
Before you go any further, almost every either cartoon or comic book character that was redhead that has since been put into live action has almost exclusively been cast as a black person.
As a redhead?
Like look at the Wally West, Iris West, The Little Mermaid, Batwoman, like all these characters who are redheads in comics or in cartoons were black people in
that is a lot. Like
I never know. It's the crazy statistic.
It's super.
This dude knows his stats, man.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
But I'll tell you what, though. Here's the thing, though. When it comes to all those characters, if they are being casted because
of their acting, of their good acting.
But here's the thing, though, Luke, is that you're entirely right. There, it's acting. That's literally what it is. If the Little Mermaid, if that black woman has a great voice, she's a great actress. She does her portrayal of the Little Mermaid perfectly. Who the fuck cares what her skin color is?
Yeah, it's a mermaid. It's not even like you can't put a race on a. It's a fish.
It's a literal mermaid. Who gives a fuck?
It's a fish.
I mean, like,
fish.
Fucking so up in arms about it.
I mean, yeah, like back in the day of Shakespeare, men played every single role.
Yes.
They played all the roles. Like, it's not that big of a deal what your skin color is, and it matters how you perform.
How you perform the role.
Yeah.
Now, if she does a shit ass job and she's awful, she's horrible.
Do you think they'll
not
blame it just because
of
like they're
writing.
trying to get it, you know?
Exactly. If it's not just because of the writing aspect, if she just is a horrible actress, then you know damn well that okay.
What their
she was
intentions
cast-
were, yeah.
But listen,
But
I
it
saw
could
the
just be,
trailer
you
just
know.
like everyone else. I don't think that that's the case. We
Right.
haven't seen the movie.
Yeah,
but-
movie's not even out yet. I don't think it'll even be out for a little bit. I don't even know. But
Exactly. I don't believe that that's the case. I believe that she was the best person for the job and that she got casted as such. I don't give a fuck what her skin color is. And it's ridiculous that you have all these fucking conservatives going off and saying, hey, we need to fucking make sure that these cartoon characters are white. This is a great example. Nick Fury, Marvel. Nick Fury in the comics was white. Well, Samuel L. Jackson played the best Nick Fury possible.
Nick Fury in one part of Marvel Comics was white back when he was, from World War II. However, in the Marvel Ultimate, he was black, and that is where a lot of the MCU takes its inspiration, is the Marvel Ultimates run, and he is black in that run.
the best part is, like, whenever you think of Nick Fury now, you think of Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
Samuel
Because he
on a
killed
plane.
him. Yeah, and there's some motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane.
These motherfucking snakes. Fuck these motherfucking plane. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. But hold on. John, I wanted to get your opinion on this. I just watched all of Harry Potter for the first time.
Okay.
Love Harry Potter.
I loved it, kind of. I don't know if I like the darker stuff more than like kind of like the middle part where, they're a little bit more matured, but like, it's a good, like, lighthearted, like, action sort of thing. Because, like, I felt like when I got darker, like, that's when I got confused the most. But, like...
Yeah.
Plus, the end battle was completely, like, skimmed down. Like, that was one of the most anticlimactic final battles that I've seen.
Very much was. Very much was. Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to be completely honest. I've watched the movies a few times, and I've only read the books once.
Mm-hmm.
The books offer so much.
That's what I always hear. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, is like the books are way better.
Yeah.
If you read the books, you will not all be confused. They explain everything. J.K. Rowling is really good. She's a phenomenal author. The movies do, in the beginning, they do a great job, but towards the end, they do a really poor portrayal of how the books are supposed to be. But overall, I'd say the movies are good. If it was just the movies by itself, yeah, it'd be a little anticlimactic in the end. But
yeah,
I think they did a decent job based off of what could fit in the time frame of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the movies kind of screwed over a lot of the characters too, like, and not just the side characters who obviously would have more fleshed out backstories within the books, but like just Ron Weasley. A lot of Ron's lines and a lot of his moments were given to Hermione to make her look really smart in the movies. And Ron just kind of looked like this sidekick lackey. However, in the books, he obviously wasn't super smart, but he was very brave. He was very, he had intelligence, and they kind of just gave that all to Hermione.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter for the culture. I'd put Harry Potter up there with Ed Sheeran for the culture. They just added friggin' in the new Harry Potter game. They just added cornrows and dreadlocks.
Yeah, me and Mike always talk about that game now because we're like pumped for it, dude. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm pretty excited for that game.
Other than a buzz cut and an afro. They actually like spiced it up a little bit. I'm in that. I could be in that joint looking like J. Cole. And nobody asked to it. You know what I mean? That's the type of genuine change that like I like to see.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry Potter got some good. I rock with Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter's sick, dude. Like the casting on every single character, I felt like was probably like the best choice they would have made. I feel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
J.K. Rowling actually had a stipulation for the casting of Harry Potter.
Was it like? Wasn't she? She's accused of like anti-Semitic stuff too now, right?
They could only cast British characters, regardless of if like an American was able to do a good British accent. They could not cast them. That was a part of the contract that J.K. Rowling signed when they signed over movie rights.
Yeah, she had a vision, and I'm guessing like her vision thought, this would be better in like a British type of scene.
Yep.
But we should probably be wrapping this up soon. We're in a long ass recording right now.
Yeah, I gotta get up and get some rehearsal.
Yeah. So we'll probably end it here. I don't know where John is. Where did John go?
He probably went to piss, so he's gonna be gone for like a few minutes.
Oh, dude, I swear to God, this dude takes like the longest pisses of all time.
Dude, he has like a record. He just set a record for himself of pissing at like a minute 40-some seconds.
He gotta stop holding his pee. When you hold your pee, your bladder gets bigger and it stretches out, and then he gonna start peeing himself when he's 50. I learned that.
Hey, I'm all here for that shit.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny with John. Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. Tell John to hurry up so I can get this shit wrapped up.
I'm about to head up to rehearsal right now, right quick.
Oh, all right. Peace out, man. Yeah, thanks for coming.
It was so much fun being on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'd be happy to hop on here again. Give me the word.
Of course.
Stay warm.
All right, will do, man. Drive safe.
Peace out, Eddie.
What a guy.
What a guy. He's dope.
Yeah, dude, that's like most of the people. Like, honestly, at Tesla, like, they're all just like super chill, like 20-ish-year-olds, just fucking working and shit.
Yeah.
There's no way this dude has been taking a piss for this long. He's jacking. You know who I want to see in a conversation?
Who?
Mike. I'm not Mike. Jesus Christ. KK and John.
Oh, God.
Like, I feel like they would each have, like, really long, like, conversation.
They probably would.
Because John can talk.
Throw Tom in there.
Oh,
Dude,
God,
me
yeah.
and John will try to have, like, random-ass conversations for hours. We'll both, like, be trying to work on homework, and then we'll just start talking.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Homework will get done.
I mean, hey. At least, like, there's nobody that's dull, Like, you can at least have a conversation with both of them probably for hours and just hear some random-ass shit.
True.
Those are the guys.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we are back. Should I announce the Inside the Paint thing before? Oh, more beer. John, we're ending it.
Beer, too.
We're probably going to wrap it up, John.
Except for those fuckers, you get saved by the snowstorm.
Yeah, dicks. Going to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see Ben tomorrow.
When are you going?
10.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
He gets off at 10 and I get on at
Yeah, I work 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Damn. Well, yeah, so this, I want to try and get this more in now, especially with, like, the cold weather coming up. I won't be, out and about as much. So, yeah, so I want to try and get this done more often. Inside the Paint, I want to try and aim it for a weekly thing. But, work schedules and all that can be random at sometimes. So we'll try for a weekly, at least bi-weekly thing. And yeah, so Inside the Paint, I want to try and aim it for recording/streaming in the next couple weeks. Want to aim for next week, which might be more of an option, but who knows how the snow is and what else, whatever conditions might come up. But yeah, I want to try and do this one at least every week as well, because I feel like it's a lot easier to prep for because you don't have to prep. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Show up in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to get back into my mentality of like writing down basketball notes and topics and stuff. I got to get back into my mindset, John?
Well, see, here's the thing though, Luke, is that I can always come up with topics. And I know Ben can too. We can always just Ben's topics are going to consist of statistics and shit. But
Oh,
worst
yeah.
case scenario, we just
I mean, some of them are. That's more of the trivia stuff.
right, exactly. So that can be a segment. I can have a segment of, a little bit of more.
I was actually thinking that, John, that it's not, it's more like, sectioned off into like our own questions because we each have like our own style of questions, I feel.
Exactly. That's the thing. So, and then obviously you could be the big question guy, and then maybe we wrap it up if we only have like one statistic, one question. We can wrap it up with a game of some sorts. We do
Right.
the simulator.
So let's try and aim. Give me 2 weeks because I want to figure out a whole format with it before we kind of just do it. So let me figure out a format, and like the next couple weeks, I'll get some up-to-date topics because I honestly haven't been able to pay attention to it much, but I know the general stuff. But yeah, so give me a couple weeks for that. And yeah, we'll come up with a whole new format for it, spice it up a little bit because I feel like 40 episodes of the same thing. Should probably try and get something in there that's new. So, yeah, that'll come out in the next couple weeks. This should be out by what time? It's 11 o'clock. If I don't go into work tomorrow because of the snow, I will. It'll be up tomorrow or 11:18, and if not, I'll be here this weekend, so I'll be editing 11:19 then, at the latest. So, yeah, you can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all that sort of that jazz. But yeah, we're back.
Well, real quick, I just want to say that we took a hiatus, quite a long hiatus.
Very long.
But it is understandable. I mean, Luke, you were starting a new job. Ben was obviously moving into a completely new place, and then myself, I was doing a little bit of both. Not just moving into a new city, moving into a new place for the first time, living on my own, as well as getting a new job. So this shit is gonna happen. Luke, I know you remember the first, I guess, year. We took a few months as almost a sabbatical.
See, it's nice too because you can take a break from, like, you still communicate with these people, but like not having like a conversation. And like I kind of know, like, after like when we did them like every couple days, the podcasts, it was just like kind of the same material and stuff. And like I don't want to take this long of a hiatus again, but like it's kind of refreshing, to get back into it and stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe like once a year we take like maybe a month or two of sabbatical.
Nice summer break.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Yeah.
I feel like we do kind of like, Better Days Inside the Paint. If we alternate them, that'll
Like per week, yeah, that will keep the schedule. Yeah.
We won't. Me and John won't argue about Rudy Gobert for a month and a half straight.
Rudy Gobert.
All right, that's in 2 weeks, John.
So here's another thing though, is that Ben works at a very consistent schedule.
Yeah.
I do not.
So we just got to try for the days that you guys both have a same time slot. That's fine. We can work around it.
So I the latest that I can get on, or rather the earliest that I can get on, is roughly 10:15ish. Today I was off, so I had plenty of time to go to the grocery store, do my adult things. But
And I will say, beginning January, I'm not too sure what my schedule's like. I'm starting an internship.
Okay.
I'll be working 50, 60 hours a week, so I'm not.
And still going to school.
Nothing.
You want to be going to school?
I'm taking the semester off.
Oh, well then never mind.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll get into it. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, he's not on here anymore. He had to leave. But thanks to Mike for coming on. Mike, you can always come and chill whenever you want on here.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to again.
Yeah, we got to get some.
Pleasure to see you again.
Oh, John, great to see you, brother. Ben, I haven't met you, but great to meet you.
Yeah, you'll either come up here or we'll come down there, whatever. Or at least I will come up down there. Mike can.
Well, I don't, Luke, I don't really want you. I kind of want Mike, so
Just me.
just Mike. If you tag along, I guess it's okay, but
You know what?
Mike,
I bet this
Mike-
dude like printed
Mike-
out a picture of all 4 of us at Niagara Falls and just put Mike's face again on my body. Like I feel like that'd be something you would do. You know?
Classic.
Yeah. But yeah, so expect us probably either in Inside the Paint. Actually no, we'll probably do another Better Days next week and then start the cycle from there. So expect Better Days next week or expect Better Days every day.
Damn.
Yeah.
you know what, guys,
That's
I'm gonna
deep.
say this.
That's a
This is
company
my-
slogan right
my
there.
outro for every Better Day. I'm gonna say this. We've got some shit going on in the world right now. Russia / Ukraine bomb Poland. We got. Shit
All right,
going-
everybody, let's get out the ukulele. John brought up politics again in a random episode.
Continue? Am I okay?
No,
with
I know
it?
it's nothing bad, John. I really don't care. It's just it always gets incorporated in some way. It's a drinking game.
Fuck up, man. So we've got all that shit to deal with. We got Joey B, Donnie J. We've got some shit to
Donnie
deal
J.
with. Donnie J.
You
Hey,
sound like they're your neighbors.
they are my neighbors. But here's what I'm gonna say. The world isn't in the best of states, as we can clearly see. However, I do believe that it is small acts like this that will make the world a better place. If everyone can do a Better Days podcast, not just tune into one, where
You should.
if anyone
No,
tuned
don't
in,
give us some more competitors, John.
but if everyone did something like this where we could communicate with one another, we have differing opinions, but we don't yell at each other, we don't scream at each other, that would make the world a better place. So I say thank you guys to all of you who are tuning in and trying to make this place, this world that we all share and all live in, a better place. And I think that we can all hope and pray for better days. And I know that this podcast is a small stepstone on the long stairway to a better day. So thank
And-
you guys. Thank you, Luke, for hosting this. Thank you, Mike, for joining. Fuck you, Ben.
Thank you,
but,
John.
but I appreciate it, and that's all I have to say.
It's also called Better Days because
Better
It's also
days.
because of
Better
that.
Days.
Yeah, sure. Even though Mr. Ben and I do not partake.
Yes.
That is yes.
That's for the parties, John. That's for the parties when we come back up.
I will admit that's for the parties, but
All right. Well, yeah, we'll get this wrapped up. Thank you guys for listening to this. We made it on 2 hours 52 minutes. So this is almost as long as Endgame. Yeah. So would you rather watch Endgame or this? Come on.
this,
You've already seen it multiple times. You might as well listen to something else for 3 hours.
there's nothing better.
Exactly.
But yeah, yeah, thank you guys for the long wait and your patience. We're definitely going to try and be more active now with the media accounts. Someone give us a thumbs up.
I think no that
Oh, that's Mike. But yeah, thanks for your patience. We're going to be more active. Social media. Social media accounts. We're actually going to start an OnlyFans.
We're not starting OnlyFans.
We are, yeah, inside the trousers. That's our new series, Inside the Trousers. Yeah.
Inside the trousers.
Yeah. So yeah, keep in tune for the link for that. And we're out.
All right,
See you
again,
guys in the
thank you
next
guys
one.
very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for watching.
Thank you, Eddie, for joining us. Thank
Yeah.
you, Mike, for joining us.
And we'll see you in the next one. See you.
Hey guys.